it's like he stay in the media and it's always something weird. And I understand that, grown-ups, they gotta want to get help. And I can't say 9 times out of 10, because when you have people who are celebrities, people who have, power, influence, money, status, what have you, they have a lot of yes men around them a lot of times. And a lot of times, they might laugh at you, talk about you in the staff room, or, when you're not around, but they're not gonna necessarily keep it as real with you as other people, because they don't want to contribute to you being outside of, where you're at, that they could benefit from. Although what you're doing is likely going to end up having you being outside of where you're at without the ability to be able to recoup as well as you could if you just go ahead and just, get that intervention, face up, get help, change. So, I don't know about his team. I haven't seen anyone close to him, and they could have, but I haven't searched specifically outside of maybe a year or two ago. I haven't seen or heard anybody say, "Hey, I'm his cousin, I'm his sister, I'm his girl, ex-girl, mother, whatever." And we've tried, but it just seems like there's something serious I'm talking about. And my concern is that Adrian Brona is going to be out of here soon, because the path that he's headed on is serious destruction. And in a way, I kind of do fault Cameron, because that was such a recent event. People bring it up. I do kind of fault him for having Adrian on that day, knowing he was severely intoxicated. Now, you can have some, you can see that, somebody's going to be kind of zooted, and they can still hold a podcast. Cash out, baby. Cash out. Let me see if my moderators is working today so they can put the Cash App in and tag it for you. Um, but it's in the description if you want to go see it. I just I think that there's something seriously wrong with this guy. He's in the news again. I know that he went to jail. He had to serve some time over his past incident. He got out, and everybody, I'm sure, was like hoping and praying. Oh, I was talking about Cameron having him on. Although that brought attention to Cameron's podcast, not that he needed it, I just think Cameron was wrong for that, because it's one thing to see a friend zooted and be like, "Hey, you, it's clear to me, that you feeling good right now. You might be, on something. I'm not judging you, but I just want to make sure that you're wanting to be on air and be recorded in this state, because if I can see it, the audience might be able to see it, your sponsors might be able to see it, your people you care about, and it might hurt you in some kind of way. You might lose sponsors, you might not be able to hold yours down pretty good. And we all know about ourselves. We know if we're good high, bad high, good drunks, bad drunks. Well, I don't know if it's good or bad all the time. Or it could be that, hey, when I get high, I talk too much. I can't shut up. When I get high, I can't be still. When I get high, I get paranoid. Or when I get, drunk, those are spirits that I get a little angry. I get a little evil. I'm not considerate. I'm not more conscientious. Like, I don't discipline my words. I just let them out. You know how they say drunk people tell the truth. So you know about yourself. So you know whether or not you pass the point where you should be, and whether you pass the point where you should be doing something publicly, because whatever is seen and heard from you can mess up your, what you got going on in life and your reputation, which is your legacy. And sometimes people have issues to where they don't make good judgments past a certain point. If they're under the influence, then the influence is influencing them more than they're able to still influence themselves. So they might be like, I'm straight, I'm good, I'm straight, I'm good. And they're really not. And they're going to mess it up for themselves every time. And if you know them, you're able to say, nah, bro, you're not. Trust me, sit this one out. And then after that, it's on them. Like if you watched Keisha Cole the way it is back in the day, Frankie, not Frankie, because Frankie's Frankie, Neffy. Neffy was always drunk. She had a serious drinking problem, and she would get super drunk, and when she got drunk, she would never hush, and she would just say things that just didn't, it wasn't relevant at the time, it wasn't necessary, it was out of line, and she could not read the room. She could not read the room. She could not see, hey, you're loud, you're belligerent, you're that kind of talk is not appropriate for this scene, for this crowd, so she was looking pretty damn gone bad. And Keisha would say, listen, just whatever you do, listen to me. Okay, okay, okay. She said, okay. And then what she do? Not listen to her. And you have some people that are like that. They be like, all right, I got you. And they know you're telling them that because they're going to be out of line and they're not capable of reading the room. And you're telling them, hey, you're doing too much. You don't want to just calm down, chill out. But when somebody is past that point, they're not even really able to tell themselves, hey, you need to listen to her. Because if they were, then they could say it to themselves. Some can. There's different levels to this. I don't know that Cameron knew Adrian Broner well enough to know he shouldn't be on a show. But I will say he knew enough about Adrian Broner and his past and his behaviors and his addiction issues to know that in that state, it would not be good under any circumstances for everybody to see him on the radio show in that state. He knew Broner was past a little tipsy. So although it would have been good ratings to have him on, do the commentary, we could reschedule. If you're living, it's always next time. And you still gonna be Adrian Broner. And people would love to see you doing good, and that would be even better. And then you probably come back again and we making more money. But to just go ahead and have them on at that time, that was just a bad deal. And it's even more disturbing to me that people who are viewers and fans and supporters don't have enough discernment to hold people accountable so that they can stop doing stuff like this, because Cameron got too rewarded for that. Now, I appreciate the way he stood up for Stat Baby. I do, because I think we all understand. If you watch the post interview, he told Adrian Broner more times than we ever saw to stop. And the dude was out of line. The request was made. People are talking about her reaction. That's not relevant to what we're discussing. But of course, she's gonna be a lady. She's not gonna argue with him, and she's not gonna argue with a drunk. But she doesn't want to make him look bad. She doesn't want to make it awkward. So it's not necessarily her place when there's men in the room. So she's trying to be subtle, but not offensive. But that doesn't mean that she's enjoying what he's doing. Who would? Who would? What lady's gonna enjoy a drunk man disrespecting you on national TV? That's not a compliment. Most women get compliments all day, every day. And hopefully they're respectful, at least, because we're so used to getting them, it can be quite redundant. So when they're not respectful, it's a challenge. to, to get away from that gracefully without having an issue with that person. So what was she gonna do besides kind of chuckle a bit and try to keep it moving, keep it flowing? And Cameron stepped in, good for him on that part. However, Cameron made a decision to have dude up there like that anyway. He knew that dude had a problem. He knew he was beyond that state and he shouldn't have did it, and it wasn't worth it. So I don't think he got enough slack for yes, I'm gonna say putting him in that position, because yes, Broner put himself in that position, but at the end of the day, it's your responsibility on your platform to know that you don't want to put him in that position, and you don't want to put yourself in the repetition of your platform in that position. So that was a sign right there that things weren't going good, and we knew the dude was going to have to serve some jail time, right? So he get out of jail, and it's like, okay, we hoping and we wishing, and then here it comes. The word, listen, my mother and her side of the family, addicts. I'm talking about all of them. And I'm talking about real bad. I'm talking about crack, drugs. Well, crack is drugs. I meant drinking. And it's been that since I've known them. Okay? My mother didn't kick in with the show. She was the holiest one, but sometimes people are real bad. They have like really addictive, and then they have issues. So I was about 12, one hit. Her sister convict, because people don't want to see you sober, especially when you got a husband, you got children, you're doing good, you got money, you get access to money real easy. They need you as a buddy so we can get it together, right? And it was one hit from smoking with her sister, and she was an addict, and she was the worst addict of them all. They were pretty much functioning addicts. They went to work. They still had relationships with their children, relationships with their grandchildren. We had to watch them have seemingly somewhat outside of all that other dysfunction, normal lives. And we never even saw my mother because she was in the streets. The only time I saw her was when I was chasing her ass down, trying to make her go to rehab, and a bunch of other stuff that was going on with that. But other than that, she was the worst. She was she was going real bad. I'm talking about she was the worst I've ever seen in my entire life, and I was so pleased. Her family, real bad. And it's like some people just are real bad addicts once they're addicted, right? I feel like Adrian is on that path, and I'm telling you, it only leads you to one place, and that's in a casket. It's in a casket. When you can no longer comprehend and pull yourself back and say, hey, I'm somebody. I got talents. I got skills. I'm worth living. I got family. They don't want to see me like this. It's hurting them. It's killing them. I'm damaging my body. The next time could be the last time. I got career. I, I can actually be successful in this world. It's plenty of people to wish that they could not only have my skills, because it's a lot of people out here can box real good, but to be a professional boxer, he can potentially, depending on, you know, a number of things we know, but he could potentially reestablish his career. And if not, he could still do things. He could be a coach. He could be a commentator. He could do all kind of things. He could still be very successful, do very well, mentor. Like, he could turn that whole thing around. And it's easy to tell yourself that because you can see it. It's already there. So that is different than somebody who is poor, somebody who don't, like, they can't find themselves. They don't know what they're going to do in life, but they've grown. They got, they're like, what do I have to go on? Because if I get sober, then I got to face reality. I don't even know if I can get a job, that type of thing. They're likely to stay getting higher, because then you escape from the reality. Adrian Broner can sit down and say to himself and listen to people when they say, man, look at what you're throwing away. You could turn this thing around. And he is getting worse and worse. This guy is not going to be here much longer because he has hit such a low point. He has hit such a low point to where it's like that's when they're really gone. They'll do anything. My mother's mom, I didn't know she was an alcoholic, but clearly she was. Well, not clearly, but she was when when my mother and her siblings were children. And they ended up telling, because sometimes when you know that you need to, like, how did her siblings get, like, how did this happen? So you start looking at what was their life like? Where did they come from? What are the possible reasons that they start telling you stories? She was so bad on alcohol that she used to drink rubbing alcohol when she couldn't get liquor. What? What? That's not that type of alcohol. Well, anything that can alter the state of how you're feeling and make you feel somewhat intoxicated, if it's a chemical, is a stimulant to you in some kind of way, the way, because everything's a chemical and we are molecules, right? It's plenty of people who were alcoholics who resorted to enemas. They may have had throat cancers, ulcers. It was painful to swallow it. And, I've had patients over the years. And you'd be surprised when you see addicts going all the way out like this, it's only a matter of time. And even if it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. And it's sad because there's nothing you or anybody else can do. It has to be up to them. They have to have what's inside of them to do it. And some people just don't for some reason. I wonder, what has this guy been through? What has he seen? What is he running from? Because you're staying high to escape reality. And the way that I was blessed is by having not only my mother's siblings, seeing all them, because they was, we used to be in shock every day at the things that they would do, because they already crazy, then they high, or it's because they want to get drunk and high again. And so you run through so much money, your money ran out, so you doing all kind. Man, they were so crazy, and it's surprised they lived as long as they are. But it's just a bunch of dead people now. You understand? I'm the matriarch, and I'm not even 50. I'll be 50 later on this year. But that's where that ends up. That's where that ends up. And all people got is just addict tales to tell about you. Crazy stuff you done, bad stuff you done, outrageous stuff you done, wrongs that they've done to you over and over again, just so they can stay intoxicated. And that's all you got left. And when you see shit like that, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it because you don't even want to risk the chance that can take over you and somehow have you control, especially the way the world is. You might be like, oh, it was so good because I wasn't even tripping about the way the world is. Now I'm sober. Here we go with all this on my mind. Oh, you know what? I'm going back. And then it's over. But everybody's not that lucky, Everybody's not that lucky. I don't know if Adrian comes from a family of this or what, but this situation right here, it's not going to be too much longer before we hear about this dude, because he already damaging his body. But when you doing stuff crazy like this and you keep getting chances, because that's what God does, give you chances, and you can see a chance clear as day. First of all, you going to jail and they let your ass back out, bro, that's a chance. That's a chance. This dude, nobody in their right mind would be doing no shit like this. This.
We got liquor in the car. Cow's door is. Go get some liquor and come back and talk to me.
Why would he be negotiating with strangers for liquor? Does he have no money? You can go to the, unfortunately, um gas station and get what people think is liquor. Well, in some states, because some states they actually do, maybe Florida, some states do sell real liquor in grocery stores and convenience stores. But I know here in Georgia, in my home state, that stuff is not even the real deal. It's worse than liquor, if there is ever such a thing. But drinking alcohol is one of the worst things you can do to your body, period. It's not only spiritually, that's why they call it spirits. I ain't even gonna get into all that, the whole spirit thing. But the alcohol, what it's doing to your body, your organs, and your brain, it's killing. It's killing, drying out and killing. And you don't get to come back from that shit. You don't get to come back from that. How is he not able to go and get, I don't know, a few dollars at the convenience store, a bottle? He's that broke. He knows he's on. I remember the girl from, I can't remember her name, but she was like she was on the show, the sitcom with LL Cool J. She's been sober now for probably less than a year, but she was out there real bad for a minute. She was here in Atlanta, in California a lot, and she would always be on somebody's cell phone. They catch her, and just like this, and she be out there in them streets. She was on some hard, heavy stuff. And I cannot think of her name, but she was so pretty back then. And she was on that talk show, not talk show, but sitcom with LL Cool J. And you can tell right now it's a struggle for her, because she done been sober, back at it, out there again. People got trauma, man. And this right here, this dude got to be beyond broke, because how can you not get a little bottle from somewhere? $10, $5. You negotiate with a whole stranger for a bottle of liquor? Nah.
The man
Nah.
is basically in Las Vegas
Nah.
panhandling liquor.
Nah.
That's right. We don't know if it was Hennessy, Hypnotic, Douce, or Jamal Charlo Rum Punch. Rum Punch. Rum Punch. We don't know. But the man,
it don't matter.
Broner, needs some serious help at the highest level. This is no longer a laughing matter. This is no longer, oh, that's just AB. The man needs some help. It's bad enough that the man Cameron went ahead and kicked this man up off the podcast for this man's intrusive thoughts going off against Stat Baby.
All right, hey, we got that shit go, man.
Alcohol is demonic. Those spirits. Some people are chill. When I used to drink, I never, well, I ain't gonna say I never got drunk, but that was not something I liked doing. But to sip or whatever, it never made me want to fight people, get angry, no shit like that. And I guess I was fortunate for that, because my mom had me drinking before I was even 14 years old. And I'm talking about vodka and beer, Boilermakers, taking a 40, pouring half the beer out, filling it up with vodka, and just straight, my tolerance level is crazy. It would take a whole bottle, I'm talking about a fifth, I don't care what it is, for me to even get tipsy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my tolerance level. But most of the people that I've been around, every time they drink, they angry, they're ready to fight. And I'm just like, if I was like that, I wouldn't drink again. So I don't get why they keep drinking. It's demonic. It's demonic. It's demonic. And for him to be sitting up there coming after her like that, boy, I know she was offended. I know she was offended. Like, how dare you?
I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. But I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Lies.
No. I can't.
You can hear the way he talking. He shouldn't even been on the show.
That the man was bucket naked up there on Instagram, looking like he drank a 12-pack of Michelob Coors with no remorse, and I say that respectfully. Adrian Broner is a former 4-division champion.
That's crazy.
The man fought the likes of DeMarco, beat Paulie Malignaggi.
That's
the
crazy.
man was deemed to be the next Floyd Money Mayweather, respectfully. And right now, the man looks like he's on a path to be the next
Look at him,
Devontae
bobbing and
West,
weaving.
bro. We need somebody to take AB in
Look at the physique.
as a grown man and be able to get this
Look
man
at him.
some help. Because right now, it looks like the
Look at him.
fans and
Look at
people
him.
around him is
Come on,
enabling
man.
that man's behavior. And it's just
He'll never
getting
do that
wild
again.
and
He'll never
crazy
be like
at
that
the
again.
highest level.
That's crazy.
Never would we thought when we see Adrian Broner in a Las
Man,
Vegas
what are they doing
casino
to our
or
people?
Las Vegas bar,
The
asking
trauma.
fans to come back with some liquor
The
for a
struggle,
shot,
the trauma,
just so they can go
the
ahead and
pain.
have a conversation.
Come on, brother.
I don't care what nobody say. Something happened to him. He's escaping from some kind of.
We got liquid in the car. Car's door is. Go get some liquor and come back and talk.
Shit.
I'll just say what's happening.
Somebody like that, when you at that point, you'll do anything for it. If a dude came to him, pulled out, and said, "You know what?" He'll get down on his knees and get busy. And without thinking. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah, off GP. Okay.
Adrian Broner was deemed to be the next Floyd Money Mayweather. Adrian Broner was putting hands, feet, and hooves on people.
Man,
a lot
he
of the
was
young
nice.
fighters still look up to Adrian Broner. This is a man who flushed money down the toilet. This was a man who threw. Did you have somebody like Adrian Broner in your corner? Like you
Man, we can't talk about Cassidy. We talk about our little brother.
He sound like he's drunk right there.
Did you have
I love Cassidy.
yeah, money up at Walmart, possibly at the self-checkout line? We don't know if he finessed a ribeye steak for a sweet potato at all, but we saw all of it there. I just think it's disgusting and musty how this situation all plays out. Adrian Broner was supposed to be our guy and take us into the future of boxing, and now, basically, right now, the man
Well,
is turned into
I don't know.
a complete
I don't know that I like
laughing
the way he's talking. Because first of all, forget the blowing money part. For a lot of black men, especially the older ones closer to my age, now this generation, they should know better by now, because y'all lucky asses that had social media coming up. It's too much information out here. It's too many things that have been publicly shared. We know too many truths now for y'all to have any excuses. I don't care what nobody say. But for the older ones, nah. Mm-mm. I don't, blowing money and all that other kind of stuff. I just would not even come down hard on them for that, because of where we came from and the oppression and suppression. You couldn't even read, for God's sake. You know, there's no history. There's no prominent history of financial education and generational wealth in our communities and families and things like that. Those are the things that had to be fought for and were prohibited. And anytime any one of them gained any of it, they deleted them and then took it anyway. So it was never a chance to substantially build any type of family empires and legacies. And you don't just come up. Most black households don't even know how to manage finances and shit like that, or even know that they're supposed to have that type of education. They're just trying to survive from day one to the next. So at the end of the day, when you're not accustomed, you're so used to going without, and then you get all of this money, then you know exactly what they're about to do with it. It takes a great amount of maturity, discipline, and a whole lot of other things. um, you got to be under extreme therapy and all that to be sitting up here saying, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna, make sure I build. And then still you got obstacles around you that most people don't even consider because they're not in your situation. So you gotta constantly deal with that. And a lot of times you're bullied into a position to where, you end up doing something different. And y'all should know that. They at least show it to you in movies. That you get tired of every time I try. Here you come, because that's what their job is. They ain't never gonna stop doing that. Um, so you just be like, okay, well, I don't got no other choice, but there it is. And that's where most people are at now. Most people are at now. So I ain't even trying to hear that part. And his addictions, too much trauma. Clearly, being high is easier for him to tolerate than to, deal with reality.
Of the sport of boxing, from him pillow talking, for him dropping all the people that he used to sleep with, for him up online begging for a
That's
fight.
another that right there, being promiscuous. That's another way to curse yourself with a bunch of demons and evil spirits. You taking on everybody's demonic energies and all their spirits, and everybody else who they slept with and who they have collected demons from when you do that, and then you doing it with multiple people. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna be walking around here good. Never.
Blair the Flair Cobb went ahead and knocked this man's teeth out. That's right. And this man, we don't know if he even stuck in a Don King contract. Is this man still stuck in a Don King contract? We don't know. We need 100% answers at the highest level, and I say that respectfully. This is all bad news for Adrian Broner. If he does not get help right now, it is over. And we don't.
It is, but he not gonna get help right now. You just seen him out there telling somebody on camera to go get some liquor and come back. How can somebody of Adrian Broner's stature not have 10, $20 in his pocket to go get some corner store liquor or something? That tell you right there. He's done. He's a done data. He sure isn't going to have the conscience and the discipline and the wherewithal. He's totally taken over by his demons. He's not going to say, oh, shit. Okay, time for me to go get some help. That's not possible. That's not possible. It can't nobody get him. Nobody can make him do it. You can arrest him. You can do all these things. But what you cannot do is make dude get some help. You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do shit with no addict but leave their ass alone. That's the only thing you can do. I can tell you that firsthand. I can put some money. Listen, you can't do nothing with their ass but leave them alone. That's the only thing you can do. And just watch it all play out.
In the morning or something, get across the news flyers or TMZ report something crazy.
That's between him and God at this point.
Broner, man. He needs to get love in his life. He needs to get his family around. He needs something.
No, he don't. He don't need nobody around him. Are you serious? Listen, no, I don't agree with that commentary. Fuck all that. He don't need. First of all, leave them people alone. Why would you try to put them? People always say that. No, leave them people alone. It's not their responsibility. They're not doing it. He's doing it. It's his body, mind, and soul. His walk on this earth, his journey with his creator and himself and his soul. He ain't gonna do nothing but hurt and destroy anybody who comes in his circle, because they gonna be dealing with them demons, and he gonna want what he want, and that's it. And they not gonna care or have a conscience about what they do to you while trying to get it. Not one bit. I don't care if it's your own mama. He ain't gonna do her no good at no time. Break her heart more and she gonna cry. And why would she even want to be standing in his presence knowing her child is like that and there's nothing she could do as a mother to take him out that state? No, he need to be away because they're gonna love you. They're gonna want to help you. They're gonna want to change you. And then if you lie to him, they're gonna believe. No, he don't need nobody. This ain't nobody, bro. This is all between him and his creator. He got to fight them demons. He done collected too many of them. That's between him and them demons. Either he gonna win or he gonna lose. It look like he losing. He ain't got much time left.
Why am I bleeding? Well, because we have to square this up tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and get this man back motivated and back at the
He sound
at the
crazy.
next level.
Get this man back
Maybe
motivated.
boxing something that can go ahead and help this guy.
What?
Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's
Man,
rehab. We
okay.
don't know what's going on.
I see why you talking dumb because you're obese. But anywho, he don't understand shit his damn self. You don't give people like that opportunities. It'd be the dumbest thing when I hear people say that. You don't give people like that opportunities. He has active demons he's fighting. He has active possessions upon him. He has active addictions. You don't give them opportunities. They're not going to do anything good. They are in their addictions. That is a spiritual war. It is demonic. The only thing he's going to do is cause trouble for anyone being involved with them and waste their motherfucking time. One thing you cannot get back is time. And you're always taking the most sickest, no good for nothing, addicts, demonic people, and you give them all the opportunities in the world and they don't do nothing with it but demonic shit. They don't do no good for this world or nobody else. They run through money. They represent more demonic shit, telling the youth, this is the way you got to do it. You give Adrian Bronner opportunities knowing that he's in that state and he has not truly gotten clean and healed himself. You're telling the youth, hey, the more fucked up you are, the more you gonna get. You ain't got to get your shit together. And what he gonna do as soon as he get $1 or $2? He gonna do nothing but keep feeding his addiction. He gonna hurt more people, cause more damage, mess up his legacy more, probably kill somebody or himself. I would expect that kind of commentary for somebody who don't even control their own freaking body weight.
Here. We just know that this man, Adrian Broner, right now needs severe help. The man is in Las Vegas.
Tell him.
Handling liquor, bro. The man AB about billions.
He ain't like he need help from other people. Stupid.
This is just disgusting, man. The man fought Manny Pacquiao. The man fought Sean Showtime Porter. The man AB is AB.
Why are you bringing up old shit?
Absolutely disgusting. He needs some help, chat. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, comment, subscribe.
That's sad.
Is it over for AB
but oh
or
well.
is it musty energy? Y'all let me know, man.
Oh
that's
well, cause shit, I ain't doing it. He doing it, so that's on him. We'll be hearing about him. We'll be hearing about him real soon. Either he gonna get his shit together or he gonna be out of here. It's gonna be one of the two. Oh shoot, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. I forgot to come back, y'all. Hold on, I got a couple of more videos. I just gotta line them up real quick, but I don't feel no sympathy for no addict. You can, you know, people can do what they want to do, but everybody have different perspectives in life. And you knew the first time you touched it that, first of all, it ain't gonna do you no good. But hey, maybe we all have at some point done it, right? Okay, we took that risk. We did that. And we moved on. Or some people still, can drink because we just gonna stick to drinking because that's what he doing. And they don't have problems. But it's a lot of grown folks out here too that, they drink. When they drink, they mess up. They mess up. They might end up missing work the next day. They might end up cussing people out, beating up on a woman, calling people out their name, something that causes harm to others. You already caused harm to your body. I don't know. I grew up primarily in a cult ran by my father. He wasn't the head, but so there were tight restrictions, rules, and regulations, and you are not raised when you're growing up in a cult. You are groomed, you are programmed, and and he was military too. So if you've ever been programmed, then you understand programming is not something easy to just switch off. It programming is called programming for a reason. You program your computer, you don't expect it to do the opposite of what you have programmed it to do. You programmed it because you want it to be that way. Period. You know? Some of the main rules were, you're not supposed to cause any harm to your body. Substances, spirits, all demonic. Stay away from it. You don't cause harm to your body. You don't cause harm to yourself. You don't cause harm to others. So as a grown adult, you got some sober moments to where you sit and you understand this is hurting me. And it ain't going to be good. And this is not honoring my creator, which is honoring myself. My creator created me, whether I'm cool with that or not. It happened. And what is asked of me, what is required of me, is that I, follow the commandments. And some of those commandments are you don't bring harm to other people's lives. You don't be out here in society causing a havoc. You're supposed to serve. So you're not serving nothing or nobody, including yourself or your creator, by being an addict. You are supposed to put the work in. Those are demons that you invoked. You invited them into your life. You allowed them to enter into you and to have that much control over you. So you have to fight that battle. That is your responsibility. And every single day, it is upon Adrian Bronner to fight his demons. And every day that he doesn't, addiction or not, because addiction is bad, but I'm not going to sit around and be feeling sorry for nobody who is an addict. Because you know that you can become an addict to that substance. And you're going to have to fight the fight every day. You're going to have to fight the fight every day. And every day that you fail, it is on you. That's on you. That is on you. And when you face to face with your creator, can't nobody take responsibility for it. It's not going to get erased. You're not going to be like, all right, I understand. It was alcohol. Alcohol make you do. No, it was, he already, according to what you believe, you've been forewarned. You got instructions. You've been taught. You learned, whatever, however it came to you. But you know what you're doing is wrong. It's up to you to change it. You're a whole grown-ass adult. Because all of us got problems and traumas. And they can be real bad, too. It's not too many people walking around here that don't have problems and traumas. And things that are going on that are just stressing them out. Things that are going on that they just cannot control. and they're having a hard time escaping from. What happened to you happened to you. Now, you have to figure out how you're going to cope with that without causing destruction upon yourself and others. You have to figure that out. You have to figure that out. And that struggle can be from one second to the next. But that you don't ever get no excuse from me to go out here and, get jacked up out your mind, knowing you killing your body when some of us are sick, have illnesses upon us that we can't get rid of. There's nothing we can do about it. We have to suffer to that. We have to suffer that. You have to suffer that. So for you to bring it up on yourself voluntarily, bitch, I don't feel nothing for you. Especially when you had all this opportunity that most people would never, ever get. Every single day, he a whole grown-ass man. Every single day, this dude is choosing the path that he keep going down. So when it's over, it's going to be over with. And it's probably going to get a lot worse. We're probably going to see a lot more worse things from him. Because cameras everywhere and everybody whipping it out. And now that they see he on this right here, as soon as they see him, they're going to be ready to film. As soon as they hear he's somewhere, people going to be, you're a celebrity and people know you on that book, man, they trailing you. They trailing you and they going to show up because that's money. You get that footage. It's money to get that footage. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see and hear about a lot worse before it's over with. And it's a shame that these celebrities still get all this attention and all this accolades and chances after, being such a disgrace. Just like this dude with his commentary. Oh, maybe he need to get back in the box. The boxing league should not have him. He, first of all, fat boy, let me tell you something. He not in no condition to box. How dare you disrespect boxing like that, first of all. He not in no condition to get no boxing ring. Not only with the physical shape he's in, that liquor in his system, he cannot box. And it will be extremely dangerous for everybody around him because he is an addict. To even put these people who are in a professional situation, just trying to do their job or contribute in some way to a sport that they love, to be around this gross, poor excuse of a what's supposed to be a man. Absolutely not. I don't know if I'm thirsty or what. Let me see. I'm thinking about what I can whip up because I kind of want something sweet. And there's only one time I want something sweet. But trying to think of what I can go in and make from scratch. With the ingredients that I have, because I don't keep stuff like eggs. I use other things to like thicken and hold it together. Okay, so let's take a look at some of Adrian Broner bullshit. And then you have people talking about, oh, he need a boxing opportunity. He need for people who, where's his family? Where's who? This is a whole grown ass man. You can't talk that kind of talk to me. No, you cannot. After I spent my teenage and all the way up until my all of my 20s chasing my mother, cracking heads open. I'm talking about literally, and some other stuff that I'm not gonna say because I'm not finna incriminate myself. Okay? I'm talking about getting shovels on niggas over my mother out there smoking crack, whooping her ass if I got to, snatching her ass up, throwing her in the car, dragging her home, or fighting them away from our place, dragging her to rehab, telling her, and I'm a whole teenager, I'll whip your motherfucking ass, bitch. If you don't get in this damn, I'm finna check you in, and you gonna go, and you gonna stay. I must have did that a million times. And she go. It was if I had to search for her, drag her down, hunt her down, and whoop some ass, and I can't believe I ain't never been in jail or been in prison. Cause I got some blood on my hands, boy. I'm trying to tell you, and I don't feel no ways about it, cause that's what you're gonna do for your mom. You know, especially when you don't know no better. Yeah, I have not even yet begun to live life to understand that you're not taking an addict and making them do anything, much less get sober. You're never doing that. But I would crack heads open. And I'm not even 14, 15, 16 years old yet. Driving her car, paying the bills, taking care of her children and myself. And I'm cracking grown men's heads open with everything, bats and all. Because I told y'all, don't be giving my mama no crack, B. Don't be doing it. Next time I see y'all ass around, and you know, a lot of times they would laugh at me. And I hated that. That would make me even more upset. Y'all laughing. And she was a heavyset woman, and I'm dragging her home because I got her children at home. I'm a kid myself. I got her children at home, and they crying, they hungry. I got to pay the bills, so guess what I'm doing? Selling it. Luckily for me, you know, I fell in love. I had a dude who, he had the same family. His family doing the same thing. So he knew the struggle. So we had we was grown. We was grown. 14, 15, grown, paying bills, taking care of siblings, holding it down, and running them streets, you know? Which you don't really got to go nowhere because my mom was a damn crackhead. So at the end of the day, and all her siblings were addicts. So at the end of the day, if we needed a car, here's the dove, let me get your car, Auntie, let me get your car. You know, transportation, you got it. But you had to deal with all that comes with addicts, you know. It's a terrible life. It's a terrible life. And I did that for years with her, chasing her ass down, looking for her, busting people's heads open, leaving people bleeding and worse. Just because, you know, they either get high with her or they giving her something to get high with. And she got children at home. And I said, don't give her shit. Making her go to rehab and shit. Knowing that I'm putting myself in God's bad grace every single time. Because I'm talking to her like this. I'm jacking her up like this. I'm ready to whip her ass. And she knows it because we done already fought. So I'm telling her, bitch, I'll put your ass in the dirt right the fuck now. No, not when I'm home dealing with what I'm dealing with and I got your children And when your daughter come crying to me talking about where my mama at, why she don't love me, why she don't come home, you going to rehab. That's where you going. And she leave every time. Sometimes the same day. She leave every time. Every time. You know how many years it took to learn that lesson? That an addict is never gonna get clean because you want them to? Please, we're advanced now. We got social media. We got all kind of information now. We can see things. We can hear things from real life experiences. We can have people teach us stuff, but so we know better. So when I see people up here talking like this, that should make me so upset because you have a responsibility to do better than that. You're not gonna convince me that you don't know what you're saying when you say other people need to do this and do that for that person. Can't nobody make no addict get off no shit, boy. Ew. All of them look disgusting. Is that Blueface song they dancing to? Are they doing Blueface dance? Oh, that's corny. I never seen these clips. I ain't gonna lie though, I think something happened to him. What? I think, the trauma was already there, but I think something happened to him in his box because when Terry Crews, I just recently watched one of his recent interviews and it was deep. And I had not before heard him get that much into detail about that incident when he said the movie, it was actually his agent that grabbed his crotch in front of his wife and a crowd full of people. I only heard short clips of that. I didn't know that full story, and that story is something. I think something in his boxing career, something happened in that field, something happened in his little Hollywood circle to him that caused that trauma took him over the edge. That's what I think. Wow. Wow. I can't even laugh. Like, bro, you seriously think that's the move right there? Look at his gut. He and his long johns. He probably got parasites and everything. Look at his gut. Listen, I ain't fucking with you. You got a gut, bro. I'm telling you gotta be fit. But that gut, them big old guts, yeah, you got worms up in there, crawling around and shit. That gut buildup ain't.
If you live in a Georgia zip code and have
So sick of this dude, this
DUIs in the
AI
last 5
dude.
years, listen carefully.
What? Describe myself transgender, non-binary, or gender non-conforming. Since when did we get these questions as a standard?
Shout to Cam, shout to me.
What up, fat boy X?
Hey, I do got one question.
With your plaits like a little kid.
My man Adrian Broner hit me. He trying to get 10 bands out of me for the interview. Is it worth it? You went
What?
expensive.
First of all, I want to tell you.
Stop playing. What kind of question is that? I know good it will. Hold on. First of all, Cameron better not sit up there and say he paid Adrian Broner $10,000 for an interview, because I might give him a G. Just off the strength that he's Adrian Broner. And that's if he's sober, because then we could talk. You know what I mean? But $10,000, when 9 times out of 10 there will be no substance there. Hell no.
So thanks for this continuous support of course the show, but just me.
Cameron, just answer the question, bro.
Like before.
Y'all do that shit behind closed doors.
And everything else. I remember you had a show on YouTube and nobody even knew who you looked like, and I was like, this guy always.
Bro, he just asked you a question. Y'all ain't gotta suck off each other.
For years and you still do, so I just want to tell
Niggas be so corny these days. All you gotta do is say you appreciate his support and just answer the question. Now all that extra stuff, that shit is gay.
Nah, I appreciate it.
Cause he don't even deserve that shit.
He's entertaining.
Ack is a terrible motherfucker.
He's quick. He's quick on his feet. It depends on who you get. Like, to be honest with you, I know if
you trying to get him extra accolades and shit.
I consider him like a little brother when he's good. But yeah, I would pay him. He's good.
Piece of
he's
shit.
Very entertaining. He's gonna say some shit off the wall.
Y'all get on my nerves.
And you got to think about it. It isn't just cultural wise. He think he could beat everybody in boxing. He thinks that he can rap. He's been on tour. Very well-rounded.
Delusion. Them demons will tell you that shit.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead.
Fuck it.
Go ahead. Drink it.
Whatever he wants.
No, what he say? Go ahead.
I think if you bring
Smoke
AB
it.
up,
Go
AB
ahead.
is a wild
Drink
card.
it. Go ahead and fuck shorty. I can keep it
Let him
secret.
say everything. If I pay him 10, he gotta tell me everything. I want to know about Floyd. I want to know.
Nice suit, man.
You know how you do your interviews. Go crazy.
That's all I want to say. Love to all y'all. Thanks, I love you. Mace, you know, love you. Stat, love you as well.
I know you do love. I know you love them niggas. Y'all love each other. Yeah.
Pretty cool. But how is he gonna get this money?
He gonna get it back.
Corny ass.
Can you do a party this morning? Why am I bleeding?
Well, because we have to square this out tonight.
He didn't have the money. He did not have the money. That's sad. See, that's what addicts do. That's why you just stay away from them. Stay away from them. If you tell me you used to be an addict, bro, I can't.
Did y'all order anything?
Having a professional or not even but just an acquaintance, yeah. But dating, no. I'm not dating nobody who used to be an addict. You have an addictive personality. I'm gonna have to bust your head open fucking with me. You might backslide, and that be my fault cause I mess with you. I don't respect addicts. You ain't no victim to me.
If you don't want to take it back.
Look at him, he about to fall over. He better be glad they film it, because they could crack his head open, take that money, and be like, you ain't give us nothing. Let's see, what is...
That is all I can give. Well, you've done the recording, right?
Of course they're recording you, Adrian Brown, stupid. So that's on you. That's what you want to give them.
Nobody charges to come through and kick and give us.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not supposed to get drunk in public. That's crazy.
I would have stayed here until the police shot me, bro.
If they communicate all this, defense came to me, so
These be the niggas that get the most attention. They get all, but y'all don't be talking about things you need to talk about. But y'all follow the yellow brick road. You follow this mess all the way down. Let's follow him to his death then. Let's watch Adrian Broner crash out. And then watch his funeral. Well, y'all can watch his funeral streamed online, because that's where he going.
He really called the narcs, bro.
He finna give us a real show, because he crashing out. He crashing out.
Hey, put hands now.
My bad, brother.
What y'all got in y'all truck?
This is lemonade.
We got liquor in the car. Cash doors is.
Go get some liquor and come back and talk to me.
Wow.
I was just saying what's something.
Oh, look. We'll put the link and come back.
Yeah, off GP. On that GP.
Wow.
Shaking hand, meet a friend. Y'all got more punches than Hawaii. Hawaiian punch.
Yeah.
Real quick, did y'all get y'all CDs? I can see these things right here on your shoes.
Yeah.
That's darker than me, looking for free. Do me my favorite. Tilt one to the side right here. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this. I ain't even gonna hold you on like a man with no.
I can't respect these dudes. You don't even got your pants pulled up. That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
My mom said anything black laying around not paying no bills gotta go, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm out here hanging in there like shit on the drywall. Look, this is my little sister toothbrush. Don't laugh too hard because they're gonna see the chocolate get on one.
They must be in Atlanta.
Look, you go back to court like the leader. They said this.
They must be in Atlanta. You can't pull up to a Kroger's or nowhere without somebody coming up to you with that BS. Bitch, I can make a cleaning solution. Like, okay, you can make some soap. Cool.
No homo. But if y'all had something that cleaned everything and it was unisex, it was made for a woman strong enough for a man like Secret Deodorant, would you use?
That's not a good pitch.
Yeah, I'll probably sell it.
We got the HBO special. You know what HBO means?
Yeah.
We get the help brother out.
Okay.
Yeah. Is them shoes comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you have them run in the pockets and get your money?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Everybody know I only got $13, brother.
13 what?
That's it. All I got is $13.
All the years you better come back. You got old.
Oh, because he was in court telling the judge he didn't have no money.
Always falling.
Yeah, that's
Always
what I'm
falling.
saying. So stop playing. Stop playing. You know, Carol Lip to say anything. That's what I'm saying. Just get one bottle.
All right. It's on child.
Yeah,
He gonna drink it?
They come together like butt cheeks.
He gonna drink it.
Well,
He
I'm
like,
not gonna lie to you. Where the bottle at?
Yeah, I'm about to get it for you.
Can I get this bottle?
No, I need this to do another.
see,
demo.
he want to drink it.
All right, let me see the concentrate again.
You sound like Stevie Wonder. He's been trying to see this all his life. But you know
See, he hustling. He'll get out my face. Huh? He'll get out my face. How you gonna try to sell this man something, but you not even gonna show him the product? Ain't no stalling. Ain't nobody got time for that. You can't get time back. Man, he'll get out my face. For real. He'll get out my face. That was
anything that went
man,
on
dudes
in the
is
pre-fights
trash.
and all the news conferences.
Negative. I'm good. I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his girl.
Adrian, congratulations on winning the title.
I see. I even forgot about that moment right there.
Hey, I'm just saying, you lost. I know. But hold on, wait, don't brag about taking my side piece. Don't brag about taking my side piece, though. That's my side piece. You don't get laid.
All right.
Hold on, Matt.
Side
Hey, Dad.
piece.
Brush my hair one time. Hey, Pops. Come brush my hair.
He has his gloves on, so he can't do it himself. Is that right?
All right. Okay.
I gotta do this. Come here. On national TV, in front of the whole world. Stop that. Stop. I need quiet for this. I need everybody to be quiet. Adrian, Nicole Gadway, can you brush my hair? I'm too early, bro. I'm too young for that.
Definitely. I do feel that I have an advantage. I'm the taller fighter, I'm the stronger fighter, the more experienced fighter, and not only that, but the full-grown welterweight. I feel very comfortable leading into this fight, ready for victory.
What's your response to that?
I don't hear none of that shit. When you stepped up and you fought Timothy Burley, you lost. When you stepped up and you fought Pacquiao, you lost. So shut that shit up, bitch ass nigga.
That's a full thick beard right
I
there.
hope y'all give me credit. I hope y'all just throw it on the real, because I'm gonna beat his ass. I hope y'all just give me the credit that I deserve. That's all I want.
New V.
And I know all y'all against me. Him right here, Leonard be against me. They with this bitch ass nigga. Leonard a bitch ass nigga too.
You don't disrespect me like that.
Man, shut up. You ain't with me. You ain't with me. You with Jesse.
I'm with Mayweather Promotions.
You ain't, oh yeah. You ain't with me.
Okay.
And this, I'm a real one. And this isn't about me.
He was conscious then.
Shut that soft ass shit.
Like,
That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft
not
ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you
woke
do,
talk,
man.
but
You got the
just standard, you know, conscious,
Join with me. How about
aware,
this?
sober.
What's the future? I know they all against it. This is what they want. They want AB. They want AB to go out. They don't want me to. They don't want me to be. They don't want me. They don't want me to be in nice cars. They don't want me to be in Rolexes. They don't want me to be in APs. They don't want me to be in private jets. They want me to lose this fight.
That's how you burn money, man.
They don't want me to. They don't want me to see the top of my pinnacle. But guess what?
Right.
I train my ass off. I'm not losing to no Jesse Vargas, man. Y'all got me fucked up.
Huh.
But
I
at
know
the
that's
end of the
right.
day, I'm still Adrian, the problem brother. The can man. Anybody can get it. Africans, I just beat the fuck out of a Mexican.
Oh, no.
I controlled the fight. He was missing. I hit him clean more times. I beat him.
You averaged 8 punches. Less than 8 punches was the most punches that you had in the round, and it seemed as though you couldn't get
It
close
sound like
enough.
it already sounded like it was against me. So I already ain't got a fair shake talking to you. But let me talk something. Let me let y'all know. I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. What they trying to do is they trying to get that money again with Pacquiao and Floyd. But it's cool. I ain't worried about it. I'm still that nigga, man. I'm on top Cincinnati. Stand up. West side. 2-5.
You're 3-3-1 in your last 7 fights. What will you do next?
Hey, I'm 3-3-1 my last 7, but I'll be 7-0 against you.
Well, that wouldn't mean much. That's the end of this interview. Good luck to you in
Man,
the
slap
future.
him.
Punches in the fight. You only threw 200 and something punches. We talked about that you don't let your hands go. You did in this fight. You landed 1 punch in the 12th round. I wonder if you really believe in your heart. You actually won the fight.
Yeah, hell yeah, I believe I won the fight. Shit, that's just like when you believe that you want cheese on that burger.
Cheese on mine.
You know what you looking for. Hell yeah, I feel like I won.
That
man.
wasn't really a
Come
good
on
one,
now.
but we got you. Now, do I think they had it in for him? Yeah, I think they. Something happened to him though. I mean, I think he already had trauma because we all have trauma. But dude, I think they purposefully, strategically, because it's not hard. Once you want somebody, you want to disable them because they're a problem and they're not going along with the program.
How this
Then
family can eat whatever they want.
it's a wrap. You got
So,
their whole
is
team,
that
just
your
like they
mom?
did
No,
to
that's
Hannah.
my grandma. Wait, what? How old is she? She's like
My girl
60.
Hannah.
She's 60. She looks insane. Some of my friends are like, is she on a
Hannah Gabriel's.
No, she's
Would you consider yourself as an alcoholic?
See, look at that. What you thinking of?
Reviewing clean eats in West Palm Beach, Florida. If I'm not doing it alone, I have a guess.
Good, you already know that business.
The problem, Twin, the can man. Some of y'all may know him as a rapper, but he's also a boxer too, with 35 wins and 24 knockouts.
Fashion Nova.
4 titles in 4 different divisions. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Adrian Brown.
Anybody can get it. Africans, I just beat the fuck out of a Mexican.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
You ever had that clean eats? You never heard of it a day in my life. I know you say you want to eat whatever, but you know, I care about your boxing career, so we got something healthy going on here. Yeah, it's basically salmon, shrimp, broccoli.
He don't look like he boxing at this time. He got a high fat percentage. You can tell. His face all swollen.
$33 for this?
What?
It's crazy. This is the large bowl. What you like about it?
Well, I just like the healthiness of it. I ain't taste this shit. It's giving mumbo sauce from DC.
What do you think about it?
Well, I'll change about this.
I hope it's good. It don't necessarily look like it's seasoned enough.
That's what's up. I feel like they seasoned one side of my salmon and just said, you know,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's alright.
I mean, they ain't even try.
Honestly, if I was deep in training camp, I'd give it.
If they did that, I wouldn't eat it because salmon, you can't.
No, that's because
Salmon had the most parasites.
Eat as much. But right now, I give it like a 6.
I'm gonna give it like a Nah, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, I
Growing
know.
up on the west side of Cincinnati, Ohio, what you know
It
about
looked like a
swimming
4.
actually? You grew up with your 4 siblings, right? Your twin, 2 older brothers, and your older sister. Were you and your twin were the ones that were boxing?
My big brother, he boxed too.
You ever go to college?
16.
Yeah, the Northern University of Kentucky, right?
Yeah, went out there, man. I never knew that no one woke you up to attend school. So.
Bruh. Well, what made you go to school?
Boxing.
That should have
Boxing
stopped
made you
long
go to
before college, though.
Which one to major in?
I don't know. I was just there for boxing.
Boxing and women or just boxing?
Just boxing and women.
So what caused you to drop out?
I got kicked out. I kind of didn't get kicked out, but I got kicked out to a certain extent. It was like, you just got to mature a little bit and then come back.
So where did rapping come from?
Yeah, I think everybody should get a pass on their first time around in college, because
Same at the time. My boxing just overshadowed my rap. But, you know, people still respect me as an artist.
Yeah, for sure. You got some pretty good albums. You got One It, which released back in
being
2017.
set free. It's almost like going to college. When you first go to college, that's like when a toddler first learn how to walk. That's why they call them terrible too. They get a pass. Why can't people get a pass? I think you should get a pass on your junior year and your sophomore year, like half of your sophomore year. That's when you should be like expected to pull it together by the half of, second half. I think you should get 2 junior years. Fuck all that.
Like Rick Ross, Nick Mill,
Optional.
Quan, Boosie, Young Thug.
That first junior year should be a free pass.
Was the feeling of releasing your first album the same or different from when you won your first title in 2011?
Nothing.
So it was a different experience.
Yeah, that was always my dream. Become a world champion. And then once I became a world champion, I cried like a baby.
What is your
Every
correct?
world title I won, I cried like a baby.
Who's the most underrated artist in your album right now?
On the one that I'm working on now?
No, still Justin the Fame.
I'll say the most underrated artist on that album was
Let's see.
So I think the most underrated would probably be you. I like horses. Horses was dope as that.
He probably got some whack
Boxing
music.
career, we gotta talk about this Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight because you look pissed.
That fight was crazy. The whole storyline and everything. Boxing just turned into trash, man.
Oh, can I guess? Was it in the
Boxing used to be entertaining.
Yeah, that's why you look mad, man. Because you look pissed. Errol Spence came to fight, no doubt. It seemed like Terrence Crawford came for just flat-out war. Just watching the fight when the rounds ended, in their corners, it didn't look like Terrence Crawford was breathing at all. It didn't look like he was sweating, mouth was closed, and he was just composed and locked in.
Terrence Crawford ain't no joke. He don't get the accolades he deserves.
But then on top of that, he walked out with Eminem. Off of that alone,
Man, fuck
I feel like he
Eminem.
was destined to win.
Trash ass.
But you had your
Eminem ain't nobody.
Rick Ross, Kodak Black, Kendrick Lamar, Waka Flocka, Young Thug, Migos.
Boo
How
to all
important
of
is the
them.
ring interest before a fight?
for certain situations it's important, because it's entertainment and bringing more to our sport. But for the most part, man, it's about going there and getting a job.
You even walked yourself out at one time.
Okay. And that's flexing.
Which was your favorite ring entrance?
Probably when I walked out with Rich Homie and
What? I say when I brought out my Young Thug.
Right? Name Taylor?
Get the fuck.
the song. It was one of the songs.
Lifestyle. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that song was nice though. Beat and everything is
So I
really
said
nice.
before you got 35 wins and 24 knockouts. Which knockout out of the 24 was your favorite?
I would have to say when I fought DeMarco Antonio.
I would have thought it would have been Emmanuel Taylor.
So
'cause
let
it
me
looked
get a
more
new one
personal.
and then put it over here. Okay, so we're gonna split the screen. We're gonna split the screen in half.
It was that DeMarco Antonio.
Okay.
That was just different.
Is there anyone
So
throughout
where's
your
the
rapper career that you just enjoyed being up on the move? Like, it has to be that one person that talked trash leading all the way up to the
so
fight.
this one
When you
will
got
go
in the
right here.
ring, you feel relieved to have knocked his ass out. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, Polly my nut.
You this chick, right?
I'm good. I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his gun.
That was my favorite AB moment right there.
She was talking to my little brother Robert at first, and the week of the fight, he said, "Man, you know what? I'm talking to this girl." I was like, "Give me her number." I didn't think she was gonna call.
We had to fight outside on that shit. That shit is just kind of crazy. Who missed the hardest?
Ooh. I gotta make some tea. I'm over here drinking coffee.
Nobody even near how strong I got. But the strongest guy I've been in the ring with probably had to be Earl.
So you fought Earl? I didn't know you fought Earl.
I didn't fight Earl. We sparred a lot.
He beat your
I
ass?
feel some cramps coming
So
on.
we did beat you. Yeah, he did a good shot.
You won't get me, sucker. I'm
So
about
the
to
first
have
5
my
years of your
my
career,
workout
you
is gonna be
defeated in 2011
hardcore.
to your first title. Is it more
Okay?
pressure being undefeated, or was it
I
more
control
pressure
this
being
beat.
champion?
Being undefeated, being champion, everybody want to take it over, everybody want to take it over.
In your case, or in every boxer's case, I would think being undefeated would probably be the more pressure, because don't your record dictate whether or not you get a title shot or not? It doesn't at all.
Anybody can get a title shot.
Okay,
Anybody.
take that.
The right people in your corner. You got
There you
Al
go.
Heyman, you got Bob Aaron,
Some magnesium. Get my iron.
You got 4 losses. Marcus made down
Everything. Dang. Oh, coffee. Nope.
And Mikey Garcia. Out of those 4 losses, is there a loss you feel like you should have won?
Iron and coffee don't mix.
I just know what I could have done
Iodine.
and what I didn't do leading up to it. So that's what hurt me the most. And I think that was the Sean for the fight.
Alright.
And going into the fight, I just didn't. I was drinking. I was going to the club. I was out with Chris Brown.
Listen, you and Chris had a drinking competition, huh?
Yeah, so that's really the only loss in my career where I was just that hurt me so bad.
But you actually went to your son and promised him that you would win a title, right?
Yeah, after that.
And you did.
Okay, so for one.
So with those 4 losses, and correct me if I'm wrong, they all have like 2 similarities. Sean Porter stayed low and pressured the whole time.
As a welterweight,
Marcus Maidana obviously pressed you the whole time, a lot of overhand hits. Manny Pacquiao pressed you here and there, not as much as Sean Porter and Marcus Maidana. Mikey Garcia, I feel like you didn't want that shit at all. I just feel like really he just outboxed you. On a good day, I don't think he could beat you at all. I could be wrong.
That was just one of
No, you can't hear it, but I have something playing because I'm live.
And also the second thing that I feel like changed throughout your career too is like you wait so long to fight. Early in your career, you came
No,
up
I can't type, respond to you and listen to the interview at the same time, so stop talking to me.
You waited long enough to fight. I feel like had you started fighting earlier on in the fight, you had a better chance of winning at least 3 of those for sure. But what changed from earlier in your career till then?
Yeah. My ADD is not gonna give me that.
You want to fight again the most?
You want me to finish
Do you
this?
think at the stage you're at right now, do you have a chance of beating him?
Okay, now I gotta go back
Right
over.
now, you sit in this car right now.
Okay.
Then you can beat Marcos Maidana.
Investment
I don't
management.
know. When you got back up, he had you wobbling big time.
Let me cook.
Hey guys, did you know some drivers are ditching their car insurance and they're doing this instead? Now the reason.
After raising 5 grandkids and 40 years of gift giving, I've never seen a reaction like this.
I can't.
I've been a grandmother.
I can't with that fake dog.
You get hit with a good shot, that's gonna happen.
So back in June 9th, you fought Bill Hutchinson. So give yourself a grade, A to D, A to F.
Watched it, but everybody said I looked good.
You ain't watched it? You watched any of your fights? You did something I ain't seen in a long time. You dominated from start to finish. It kind of reminded
Yeah,
me
man.
of
I think they just wanted to slide him out the way.
2011.
Broner kind of was a problem, you know, in a good way, but bad to them, I guess.
Yeah, well, you made it look really
Did I
easy.
misspell that?
Put these 4 fighters in order. Javante Davis.
So why are we not right-clicking?
Shakur Stevenson. Regis.
Hey, what's wrong with my mouse?
Tank number 1.
Pad.
No, I gotta be on. I can't do bodies. I'm not gonna do bodies.
Let's
That
see.
was number 1.
Okay, it needs to have a history of providing.
Wow. Regis last. Regis is tough as He wants to fight you though.
I want to fight him too. I think he about to fight Devin though.
Let me tell you something about Regis. He don't give a damn about defense. He just want to beat your ass. That's it. Amazing fight. But damn.
I root for him every time he fight. I don't
Employees and customers, right?
So Devin Haney for sure over Tank. I'm gonna ask you that again. Devin Haney over Tank.
I only say that because he's undisputed. You can't deny him not being number 1.
For sure.
Along with. I'm not wording that correctly. Okay, along with having the ability and verifiable history.
And what he's done in the sport and shit, right now he's number 1. But
go make you a sandwich or something.
Of course, Tank gonna walk. I got Tank
And then
watching.
send me
So
one.
you got Tank actually beating him if they do when they fight.
Just let me do what I do, what I
So
do,
it's
what
gonna
I
be watch
do.
me.
Get him out of here.
Quick?
Yeah, get
You
him out of here.
just making it take longer.
Something ugly too.
I don't know.
Like when
All
you're
right,
bored or
I'm gonna
something.
go Tank. I'm gonna do Devin. I'm gonna
I
do
don't like
Regis.
people who be bored.
Shakur
I don't like that
Stevenson.
shit.
Damn, I might be.
Okay.
I might
You said
be.
Shakur last? You drunk. You drunk, bro.
Come on now I gotta get back on track. I got 80 days. What the fuck is you doing?
So you put
I
your
gotta
money
stop
on
saying
Devin
that though.
before Tank.
'Cause, you know.
But I'm saying, as of right now,
You're going from a textbook standpoint.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
you gotta put him 1.
I don't know what you're saying. Clarify yourself, or you going on timeout? Because if you're trying to troll, you out of here.
But when it come to that guy though,
If you want to troll, you gotta hit the Cash App.
So here recently, you issued out an apology to a lot
Verifiable
of people.
history.
Jay-Z, Floyd Mayweather, Javante Davis, Rick Ross, Meek Mill, and a couple other people. Now before I ask you this, you are a man of little to no regrets. I watched a lot of your interviews. You don't regret shit. And look, it ain't nothing wrong with that. So why did you decide now to apologize?
I mean, you know, some things wanted to be too late. Like, damn, man. Because, you know, some motherfuckers can have bad energy or whatever, but all of that shit can get fixed with a simple conversation. That's just the way I was feeling that day, and that shit was just on my mind.
That's a
You're trying
fact.
to
That's a
deal with
fact.
Jay-Z, $40 million over 5 years.
Most of the time,
You
that's the
can
case
explain
with
to me
everything.
and everyone that's watching right now, why in the hell did that happen?
Okay, the maximum of the contract could have been 40 million. Now, if he said, okay, you signed me and you just getting guaranteed 40, sign.
What? After I sat here and wrote all that shit, you bitch. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about your mama. Come here.
I did a little math. Feel free to ban and tell me if I'm wrong now. You declined that 8 years ago. In the past 8 years, you fought about 10 times, I think. 10 times to 8 years. No, it says you made about 10.5 million. Okay.
Look at him.
That's wrong. So you mean about 20 million?
He don't want to talk about
But
it.
looking back on it, I'm pretty sure you didn't make 40 million. So looking back on it, do you?
You might want to let that go. Let's just be respectful sometimes.
I'll hate to see if most man they took care of me. You know, I want to thank y'all one more time. I will always love you guys.
Clearly, he not trying to get into that.
Find ourselves back.
He got that right. Shit. At the end of the day, that's his money, his
You issued out
life.
an apology to him too. A little bit more of a lengthy apology. Do you feel as though he owes you an apology?
He want to say yeah, but he can't.
For sure.
He want to say yeah, but he can't.
Like I always said this on numerous occasions. If I had a money,
I can see it. I can see it all over him.
we can make 100 million pieces. It could be a
He tried.
exhibition.
They humbled him along the way somewhere, and he tried to play along, but I guess Pressure to following.
I feel like it's kind of 70-30. I feel like a lot of people would buy it. Then I think a lot of people wouldn't buy it.
Once they hear what I gotta say.
So you've also said that you don't think Floyd wants to see with that type of money.
But I don't know if you want
Of
to
course.
see me with that type of money.
Of course, because he black and he want to be the only one in boxing that's black that's falsing like that.
I don't know. Maybe he do, maybe he don't. But I'm a grown man. He a grown man. He's entitled to feel have the way he feels.
Yeah, fuck all that.
To say he do feel like that. That's just
True.
the way I felt at the time.
True. Floyd has made, it's crazy to think about it, over $1 billion by using his hands. And he's touched over $1 billion. You've touched a hell of a lot of money too. Y'all both are amazing.
Come on, bro.
fighters.
I'm not.
Obviously, he's fell off the wagon too throughout his career. He's gotten in a lot of trouble. But he's still
This dude
managed
bold
to
for somebody to
stay
be sitting
focused
behind
and
you.
disciplined and still,
Because he can cold cock you in the back of
manage to
your
bring in
damn
X
neck.
amount of money. I feel like he looks at you as a great person, a great boxer, but he's probably like, you know what, well, damn, like, he wasn't as consistent as I was, as disciplined as I was, and does he really deserve an opportunity with me when I got in the same trouble he did too? And I
That's
managed
a
to come
bold
out on
dude
top
right
and
there. I
still
mean,
stay
at least be
disciplined and
sitting across
protect
from
my
him,
craft.
but you got the man behind you. You giving that type of interview?
Personally, I would love to see you guys fight, for the record.
I mean, that would have
So you think
been.
you'll win?
Exhibition ain't no winning, man. It's a show for the world.
Man, ain't nobody asked for no exhibition.
Man, I don't bullshit. Obviously.
I don't recall that one. I gotta go back and see.
I just love to see how I feel to be in the ring with my big bro.
For sure.
Big
Now, this
bro,
last
that's
apology
yeah.
that you issued
Once
was
you
for the
talk
interview
like that,
you did a couple months ago.
Hey, whatever I got, he
you
got.
needed your daddy in your life, nigga.
I already know I'm gonna get a lot of flack on this, you know, when I post this to the internet, but you know, I'm willing to take whatever I can take. Obviously, you chose to do an interview. You did show up intoxicated, obviously. You chose to be recorded. They put the video out there, with these people to judge, and also me to ask questions. Are you okay talking about that?
Yeah.
For sure. Who in the hell signed off on you going to that interview intoxicated?
Me.
You. A lot of us believe you were done drinking.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, this is super recent.
Be sometimes you be done and then you go back. It's just like if you say
Relationships.
Addiction.
Yeah.
you find yourself at 2 in the morning.
It's addiction.
Do you ever read the comments?
What?
on any
I ain't never
videos
did that
online,
shit.
like on YouTube, Instagram?
Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Bro, you have a lot of people behind you. A lot of
That's
people
a
that
lot.
want to see you do well, including myself. You genuinely hurt a lot of people when you showed up at the interview drunk. Obviously, some people thought it was funny, but for the vast majority, like myself, bro, that shit hurt a lot of us.
Yeah. That was a bad look.
Girl, I was good.
When last time you had a drink?
I don't know. Wanna go get one?
No.
And he's serious too.
Invite me to a good time.
Would you consider yourself as an alcoholic?
Wow. He must be, hold on. He must be broke sitting right here because why would he ask him not, you want to go get one? He looked in his face, he looked like he was really hoping the dude say yes. As if when he leaves the interview, he can't really afford to go get it. But then too, I can understand because if he go get a bottle, he probably, okay, let's say he can afford a little small bottle. For an alcoholic, that bottle ain't, please, he gotta get zooted. So I'll be looking for a sponsor too. So, but that's sad. The way he looked at him when he said, you wanna go get one?
Know how to just, drink a little bit. I think it's just a
No, ain't no. Nope, you're an addict. There's no such thing.
Go through with it or you're just not gonna do it.
Ain't no such thing, bro. Ain't no such thing.
6 months. If I do drink, I'm going to drink.
So you're able to turn it on and turn it off?
That's a lie. He's lying.
I really hope you get together. It
He
seems like you
lying.
got together now. And I really hope you really show us what you got in the upcoming months. Just know that we tired, bro. Like, we tired of defending you and you proving us wrong, man.
Wrong one built in a day.
Yeah.
Wrong one built in a day.
Look at you now.
Adrian Brown, I
Look
appreciate
at
you
you
coming
now.
out and giving me your time again and calling me this interview. What did you dislike about this interview? And be honest.
Ron got destroyed just like everything
What
else,
about my
bro.
hair?
So you better get it together.
I ain't gonna even show that on camera, but I do got like a bald spot right here.
Better
This
get it
right
together,
here, my
drunk
like
boy.
a seam spot.
Boy. Let's see. I'm
When can we
not
see you back in the
gonna
ring?
no.
Against who?
Was hoping Regis.
Man, he ain't never gonna fight again. Unless it's in them streets.
Appreciate the time.
And shame on anybody who will pick on him because he's a drunk. He's a drunkard.
This isn't just a rumor.
You can't fight nobody.
I just got my 2025 flex card.
You telling a lie. Shut your ass up. Lying.
Have you heard of the tragic tale of Adrian Broner? Adrian Broner was once a young, talented boxer in the 2010s who looked like he was going to be the next Mayweather. Because of his ego, all of that talent was gone to waste. Today, Adrian Broner is more so known for his losses rather than his wins. Of course, you have his infamous loss against Marcos Maidana. You also have his relatively more recent loss to Manny Pacquiao, debacle with the post-fight interview. And in general, Adrian Broner is more so known on the internet and by boxing fans for his lows rather than his highs.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Today, we're going to be talking about Adrian Broner, a tragic tale of ego and wasted talent. A character arc and story so tragic, I swear this comes out of a screenplay. But before we get into all of the infamous moments of Adrian Broner's career, and the moments you probably know him for today, we have to talk about the beginning, when he was a promising young star. Now, obviously, the comparison between Adrian Broner and Floyd Mayweather sounds ridiculous today. Back in the day, the comparisons were hard to deny. He had the volume, speed, and most importantly, the accuracy.
Why is it? Oh, because I
to Floyd,
capitalized it. That's so super petty.
Philly shell like Money Mayweather. And obviously, you can't forget his
Super petty. Was I supposed to whatever?
And his
Make it
about-billions
italic.
persona. I would argue he was more funny and more savage than Money Mayweather. I mean, just take a look at this clip.
Threats about anything that went on in the pre-fight.
Come on, bro. You doing
Negative.
2 different medals?
I'm good. I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his girl.
But anyways, if we go back to Adrian Broner's boxing capabilities, he had great KO performances against Martin Rodriguez, Escobedo, and DeMarco. And if you want to see highlights of these performances, I suggest taking a look at this video by HBO Boxing on the greatest hits of Adrian Broner. It's hard not to recognize the amount of talent he had when he was young and hungry. And even though this performance didn't end in a KO, he had a great performance against Paulie Malignaggi for the WBA welterweight belt and became a legitimate welterweight champion. But obviously, all of this would change on December 14th, 2013, when he would have his most infamous fight against Marcos Maidana. Before coming into this fight, he was coming off his win against Paulie Malignaggi for that welterweight belt.
That's his most
And
infamous
he was
fight?
also undefeated. He was coming in as a huge favorite against Marcos Maidana, some having it 3-1, and some having it as high as a 5-1 favorite for Adrian Broner. And though Maidana was a big underdog, he was no pushover himself. He was a tough pressure fighter who had knocked out Victor Ortiz in a wild, vicious fight. He gave Amir Khan a really tough fight despite a loss, and he went toe-to-toe with Eric Morales. However, despite all of this, Adrian Broner was a big favorite coming into this fight, and everybody expected the young, promising star to take another step and beat Marcos Maidana. But as you may know, this did not happen. In the start of the fight, in typical Maidana fashion, he would put the pressure on Broner. And even though Adrian Broner was immediately put on the back foot, he still remained calm, confident, and even cocky in the first round when he started humping Maidana. Maidana had a great game plan that kept jabbing to the body, and by the second round, his game plan worked when he all of a sudden went upstairs with a left hook, dropping Broner for the first time in his career. Obviously, this was a big moment in the fight because the cocky bully
That's how Clarissa looked when Hannah knocked her ass down.
Big underdog
Like, woo!
got dropped for the first time in his career. From then on,
That just
Maidana
happened?
kept putting on the pressure and landing with overhand rights and left hooks.
Oh my God.
Broner could not handle the pressure, and all he could really do is clinch in these situations.
All I could
By the
do
time we
is
got to
cry.
the 8th round, Maidana had full control over Adrian Broner with his pressure, and Marcos
That's
Maidana
boxing,
would
that's
again
mental.
block Adrian Broner with a left hook. And later in this round, Adrian Broner would get headbutted by Maidana in one of their clinches, and he
Oh yeah, you get your ear big doing
hilariously
that.
and embarrassingly takes a clear dive to get more time, or maybe try to edge out a DQ. But thank God everybody basically called him on his bullshit, and the fight would continue.
Did they call him
Unfortunately,
out
the
for
fight,
headbutting
Broner would
him?
actually get back Broner with this infamous move
Man,
and
they
basically
silly.
signal one
That's
of the
gay.
greatest karma moments in boxing history.
That's gay.
And to be fair,
I don't care what
Broner
nobody
actually
say.
started
I'd have
to
turned
land
around
very
and
well in the latter rounds.
socked his
But
ass
by
for
this
that.
time, it was a little too late. Maidana would win via unanimous decision, while
Yeah, take
Broner
that
would
shit
have
out.
to be carried out the ring with people throwing stuff at him, and it would make for one of the most memed pictures in boxing history. Now, following the Maidana fight, Broner would go kind of out of the spotlight, but still have 3 good fights against Carlos Molina, Emmanuel Taylor, and John Molina Jr., none of which were any finishes, but they were good performances and unanimous decisions. But then Adrian Broner would run into a young up-and-coming Sean Porter, who just kept putting the pressure on Broner and eventually beat him through unanimous decision. Following this fight, Broner would have a couple good wins until he faced Mikey Garcia, who completely dominated him from start to finish. This fight just really cemented that Adrian Broner really can't deal with high pressure and volume punching, and it just looked like he wasn't punching back. Directly after this fight, he was set to face Jesse Vargas, and by this time, his fighting career and his skills were definitely on the decline, but at this press conference, this really signaled Adrian Broner's decline in character as well. During one of the press conferences, Adrian Broner would, out of nowhere, start calling out the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, who was at the time the promoter of Adrian Broner, and called him a bunch of names I probably can't even say, but basically he was saying that Mayweather Promotions was not out to represent him, and they weren't out for his best interests, and basically everybody was against him. This reminded me of the one scene in Scarface in the restaurant where Tony Montana just starts going off and calling himself the bad guy. But I think this was a little more sad just because this was happening in real life, and it was really awkward to see
No,
somebody at a
that's
press
not what
conference
that
start
was.
calling out his own team and own promotions, and I think this is something that you kind of talk about behind closed doors. But anyways, you'd go on to draw his fight with Jesse Vargas in a fight that was actually kind of a banger. Both guys were able to land a lot and land very cleanly, and I think if Broner was able to turn up his pace earlier in the fight, he could have won this. But unfortunately for Adrian Broner, this performance would kind of be overshadowed when he would fight Manny Pacquiao in his very next fight. Despite Adrian Broner only being 29 years old and Manny Pacquiao being way past his prime at 40 years old, Manny Pacquiao looked like the fresher and faster fighter going into that fight, and basically throughout the whole fight, he dominated him with volume punching, good pressure, and speed. Broner, on the other hand, kind of looked gun-shy the whole fight and never really had confidence to let his hands go. Manny Pacquiao dominated the whole fight, but more specifically in the 7th round, he was able to land a very good flurry, and in the 9th round, Manny Pacquiao lands with a left hand and rocks Adrian Broner, causing him to stumble to the ropes.
Oh, come on now. You know
By the end of the
Pacquiao was
fight,
going to whip that
Manny
ass.
Pacquiao would win via a very easy unanimous decision, while Adrian Broner only landed about 8 punches per round and would be left with a very infamous post-fight interview. Besides this interview being very memed on, this kind of put the final nail in the coffin of Adrian Broner's career and truly showed the decline of character and the delusion Adrian Broner had. But despite this loss, Adrian Broner would continue to fight and fought Giovanni Santiago back in 2021 and had a solid performance in a very close fight. He'd go on to win via unanimous decision, and I don't know if this signals some type of return by Adrian Broner, but he showed flashes of that once promised talent that he showed
Whoever
when he was
his
younger.
designer
And
was,
I'm very
it's
interested to
good.
see what he does next, and this may not be the end of his career. Though this isn't the end of Adrian Broner, it's kind of clear to see that all of his talent that he once had kind of went to waste, and that his inflated ego kind of ruined what Adrian Broner could have been. When he was younger, he had so much natural talent and promise. He was super athletic, quick, and accurate, and he also had the flamboyance and persona to draw in millions of people for his press conferences. He was also under the tutelage of Mayweather early in his career, and he could have been the successor. But unlike Mayweather, he never really had the drive and motivation like Floyd did, and he had other antics like rapping going on, and he wasn't 100% focused in boxing.
He
You
was
know,
battling
behind the
them
glitz, the
demons.
glamour, the money, and all of the
Look at that
flexing
shit.
that
That's
Mayweather does,
crazy.
he has the work ethic, drive, and motivation behind all of it. He was an absolute workaholic during his Money Mayweather days, and he still kind of
fact.
is in his exhibitions. Broner, on the other hand, solely relied on his talent alone, and when that didn't work, his inflated ego couldn't blame himself for his shortcomings, and instead blamed everybody else around him. Even though Adrian Broner's story isn't technically over, and I'm still kind of rooting for him to turn
I
his
say it is.
career around and his life around
As
in
far as
general,
his boxing career
his
is
boxing
over.
stark example of the phrase,
It's a
"When
wrap.
talent doesn't work hard, hard work beats talent. Anyways, what do you guys think?
Can't
Will
box
Adrian
no more.
Broner turn around his career and finally fulfill his potential? Who knows? But anyways, continue to please
He
subscribe and thank you.
he
for
wasn't
the
that
support
good
of
in
my
his
last
career
videos,
anyway.
and I will continue to
As
hopefully
far as
upload weekly. Peace.
he didn't put enough into it. So it's not happening, bro.
We don't compare, I'm a Corvette, you an Acura. Like a spatula, I can flip it and whip it. May God be my witness, I'm lyrically gifted. Diarrhea of the mouth, I'm lyrically shitting. Some of these young rappers sound like...
Well, get out. Who is this?
I just mind my own business and I never hate. I'm eating good,
Everybody got
a better plate. Made it out the hood, I'm living in a better place. I'm trying to elevate and climb to a better space.
Okay, it's positive. I give you that.
Bro, this is spicy mango. That's a spicy pineapple. Okay. This the... I don't know what this is, though. The Walla chunks. I don't know.
Look at that belly.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna start with this one first. I'm gonna start with this with the Walla.
Men who had them big old brown bellies, like, they shouldn't get no loving. Like Cardi B say, bro, niggas don't say no.
Okay.
Say if you want beans, you got a big old belly. That's the grossest, because you ain't got no dick, bro. First of all, and secondly, no. Ew.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna get a fork out this bitch. Hold on.
That belly.
Okay.
Put that big ass belly on me. Gross.
I'm kind of scared. Hold on, man. I'm scared. Hold on.
What is that?
God damn. Let's see. Where's the motherfucker?
Battery about to die.
Trying to do to me.
I'm ready. Like he won't eat anything. He overreact. That is so dumb. You know what? I think I've seen that brand before. I can't remember what that was.
I don't know if I done got myself into some shit or done stepped into some shit.
He looks disgusting. Eat the shit. You looking like that. Acting like you're not nasty.
You know what? Come on.
That's stupid.
Go bitch ass on. Huh.
If that's the case, you just should do that with that liquor. Look at his gut. Look at his face.
It's good though. It's different. It's like a taste I ain't never tasted before. What's that, the Walla? I give it a 6.8. I get it a 6.8. Next, we're gonna try the
Oh Lord, he gonna try another
spicy
one?
mango.
That was torture right there.
I might be wrestling with all these damn problems.
It's like Mylar sealed. It's a good package to have it in.
Alright now, mango. Take him out.
You see? It looks good. Whatever it is, it looks good to me. It looks like it tastes real good.
Come on, mango. Come on, man. You're one of my favorite fruits now.
He's just so annoying what he's doing right now. You're not gonna sit up here. That's so weird. He like it. He like it.
Hold on. Hold on.
That's weird because what is it?
You might have did something with that.
Let me go to my history and see
You might
what
have did
that
something with that.
because now I want to know what it is. Nigga say,
I can do that spicy mango. I get that at 8.5.
Na 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 na.
I'm over spicy though. Woo.
I don't know about spicy
This
mango.
the busted berry. Hold on. Woo. Woo.
Oh, those are what? Those are pickles? Oh man, what company is that? Those are pickles? He must not eat pickles.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta have it. What did they do to it? I gotta find this company. I gotta look this up. Wait, Adrian Ross and Dolce Vita?
Now that looks like something I eat already. Okay then.
Hold on. Adrian Brenner said something bad about Baumgartner? Oh no. He better not have. He better not have. That's all I know. He better not have. Ooh, Surviving Clarissa Shields. Somebody doing a series on that? That's crazy.
That's the one. That's the one. You did something with that bus there. You did something. I don't know what you did. Whatever you did that shit.
I gotta find this company because those are. Man, listen. I'll do reviews. I will promote. Send me some.
Yep. Tell everybody in the house.
Let's see, where is it?
These are all me. I ain't sharing these. Damn, I still shit real well though.
He did all that dramatic stuff. I can't stand people like that. He was being so overly dramatic, and now he talking about they mine.
Look. The busted berry on mine, y'all. Just letting everybody know this motherfucker. Don't touch them. Don't touch them.
Bro, what is this company?
Spicy pineapple.
It doesn't. The video doesn't give any information.
Man, this shit come with instructions. You got to be strong to open these.
Those are Mylar bags. He shouldn't have no problem opening the Mylar. So he got important hand strength. Okay, I'm gonna find it, y'all. I'm gonna find it. Somebody said this ain't even funny. His skin don't look right. He look nasty. He like he full of toxins. He is full of. Look at his belly and his face. He full of toxins for real. But that liver ain't working right if you gotta filter all that alcohol. This is like a black-owned company too. Look at him. That alcohol eating his ass up. It's eating him up. Why he keep doing that? Is the texture or something? I don't get it. I think he acting now at this point. Bro, you could at least, if you're gonna play the whole video, your whole video is him doing the review. You should at least have the pickle company in the thing, and ain't nobody dang gonna ask it in the comments. Y'all suck. You know what?
These better ones than that. Spicy pineapple. Hottest ones on the market. Literally. Best ones of the night.
Bro, this is crazy. Okay, I want some cake. I want some cake. I want some cookies. I just want a bunch of sweets. Oh, yeah. Huh? That's what the rest of it is, your music video? Take that shit back to the hood, bro.
And I sit around believing that somebody's gonna do nothing for me.
Pickleball. Wait, that's not what I'm looking for. I want them to... Pickles. Or maybe ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT tell me.
Listen carefully. I was an insurance agent for 30 years, and what I'm about to tell you could save you up to 80% on your auto insurance. Here's what the industry doesn't want you to know. Georgia drivers...
The music? Yeah, still music. Come for the music video.
Yeah, boss one day. He's working for the police.
What? I don't believe that.
Yeah, ain't no competition. Highest competition. Hey, music call. Y'all want some? What y'all need? Hey, I'm looking to call for some big favors lately, man. What's up?
We stop eating at 9, so a nigga be hungry in the morning. Then nigga got work out before you eat. You know shit. What you look at this young shit.
This is my job. Have the breakfast ready at the every morning run and have all other meals prepared at the every training session. The reason why they use the chef because I can monitor their meals and make sure these motherfuckers make weight. This has been a hell of an experience, being in the same roof, cook for 2 world champions. I mean, they could have picked any chef, but once they taste my food, the shit was over.
What?
You got a rock? No.
I'm gonna hunt them pickles down.
Motivated by the ugly face, I had to get this shit out of the base. Better burn nigga just like I'm saying. I'm for where the body's left in the
I'm
face.
good on that music. That's all you got?
Okay.
No effort.
Okay, no cap. Okay.
I needed this.
Dude, this 200. He's done. Look, Chris, share your lap.
He's done.
Oh, he's done.
I could not know how to get in that.
That boy.
What did you have for dinner?
That boy naked. That boy naked up there. But it's 200. Check him out.
And shipping out crazy. I can't talk.
That boy about to freeze his tats off. He got no drawers or nothing on, y'all. But it's 200. Check him out. He gonna get hard for a month.
Let's go, coach. It's that cold. I'm feeling it, but it's all good. This can't cut it now.
You gotta get this bread, y'all.
I gotta see this from the beginning. So I guess he's standing up. This is the one you stand up in? I don't know. I probably would attempt it one time to see like if there's a like I would feel a benefit, but I like heat on me. I'm on the heat pad right now. But they say you gotta do the cold because the heat makes inflammation. I just can't. I can't even stand an ice pack. Look at that. The 10th. No.
You know what goes well?
Huh?
You know what
I never fought over.
Oh, wow, really? Did you have, how many NBA players you had?
A lot. Yeah.
But I'm listening.
Hey, you gonna have a record for a year. Okay.
No effort.
Okay, no cap. Okay.
I needed this.
Dude, this 200. He's done. Look, Chris, share your lap.
He's done.
Oh, he's done. Ooh. That boy.
What did you have for dinner?
That boy naked. That boy naked up there. But it's 200. Check him out.
And shipping out crazy. I can't talk.
That boy about to freeze his tats off. He got no drawers or nothing on, y'all. But it's 200. Check him out. He gonna get hard for a month.
Let's go, coach. It's that cold. I'm feeling it, but it's all good. This can't cut it now.
You gotta get this bread, y'all. Check him out. Look. He's trying to blow it out.
I feel like if I blow it down, they give me like a little bit of heat.
Last 30.
Oh.
Dang. Oh, that was dead.
If you when you know it's gonna make you go to sleep. If anything, I need energy. I need something to keep me up. That's crazy. I still ain't found them damn pickles. Are we sure those were pickles? What happened? Oh, they got a long ending. That's retarded. I want pickles. I want everything pregnant women want. I want some lasagna. I want some pound cake and some Oreo cookies. Maybe a Reese's bar or a Twix. Or some waffles. Some Cheetos. Are we still trying to get to the end of that video? That's insanity. Like how?
My wife said, if you win, we'll fly to Asia.
She didn't, because you're AI.
I bet you won't get toned with just Tai Chi walking.
Bitch, I'm not broke. I just don't want to give my money to you. Bitch, I'm not broke.
Yes, you are.
I just don't want to give my money to you. I promised my brothers and my uncle I was going to keep working even though we had an off day. So I said I'm going to push myself today. So in damn near 90-degree weather, I ran with a sign on top and a saddle bottom on. So niggas better watch out because I'm coming, bro. I'm wrong. I'll be back. They tell me I was over for AB. Yeah, fuck all. Yeah, all right. I'll see y'all in a minute.
What's good is the one and only, but what do I know boxing, coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Adrian Broner back and then
I don't know what's happening. Is it his video? Oh, it's something going on. It's about to refresh. I had no idea they sell gallons of pickle juice. Pickle juice with turmeric in a gallon? Why? They sell little shots of pickle juice? She just ate a pickle with a whole garlic in there. That sounds like it'll be good. Pickled veggies, I think I ate all mine, but I do be making them. Those are good. With the right seasons in them. I want to try those pickles that Adrian was trying, though. I remember when we were young, when we lived in Texas, we used to, I don't know what's happening. We used to, clearly I'm having a connection problem with the projector. Computer's working fine. But we used to go get pickles all the time from the 7-Eleven. Dig a hole in them and put a pack of Kool-Aid in there. Raw Kool-Aid. I didn't like to drink Kool-Aid, but all right, let's try this again. See, we got in, the connection is good. I just want a bunch of junk right now. Straight up. Okay, YouTube is not coming on at all. That's weird. Not sure why. Okay. I can't even click on it. Weirdo. It's been weird. All right, let's shut it down and then restart because I have no idea. Oh man, that just looks good. I think the only thing that I have left is pickled beets. Okay, that's how did I get to Netflix? I didn't want to go to Netflix. But that big old pickle, what did she put in it? See what I'm saying? What did she put in that pickle? No, that's not what. No.
At the Little Clinic, we're your health experts with personalized ongoing and
wait, pickled
care.
garlic?
We diagnose health conditions, prescribe and manage prescriptions. 7 days
I
a
put
week.
garlic in my honey,
So you can keep being
and then
your
I will
expert.
dig out the pickle and put the honey garlic in the pickle. Not pickled garlic. I ain't never pickled no garlic. Well, I put garlic in my pickled stuff. You grubbing. It's fun eating with your fingers, but you're not supposed to let people see you doing that. Why are we watching him eat? I'm confused. Okay, I'm waiting on it. What's good? Oh, he nodded.
Fans are concerned for Adrian Broner, as he was seen last week, holding flat to his head. And I'm not gonna lie, that definitely raises some concern, and that's definitely not a thing to do. You know, a couple of people chimed in and they says somebody.
Maybe he was tired and sleepy. He didn't look like he was like.
You're going through, pray about it. God will always make a way.
Nothing like that,
Everything. He don't want attention. He really realizes it's over, and it can be hard to deal with. Dude just wants attention to be relevant. I mean, whatever it is, it needs to be taken serious. But, you know, it can't just be for jokes or whatever. But what do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment section. This has been an exclusive message. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I don't know. I'm finna abandon
At
that
Raising
mission.
Cane's, we focus on making the most craveable chicken finger meals, getting them right every time.
The NFL playoff field is set, and it feels like this is the most open postseason we've had in a long
I'm
time.
finna abandon
Tristan,
that
you agree with
mission of trying to find
Baby
these
Boss
pickles.
is another one of
It's
these
gonna come
guests
to
in
me.
black
It's
culture
gonna
that has gotten
come.
way
Because I'm
too
calling
comfortable,
for
to the
it.
point that he
I
thinks
put
he
it
can
out in the
openly
universe.
disrespect black people.
Go take care of your children. Go feed them, bro. Holy. You guys have children. I know you do. You probably have multiple baby mamas. I'm not stupid. You guys will defend this girl, but you won't even defend probably your own baby mama.
To be clear, Aiden Ross is a white Jewish man who's been made
Wait a
to
minute.
title by corny black
What's his
streamers.
issue with Dolce though? Why he got a problem with Dolce? I'm saying. I'm about to be mad because I don't have no snacks, bro. I gotta sit here and do all this work. I need some Cheetos, some crunchy Cheetos. I need a pound cake. I need some Oreos, a Calypso, and some pickles. Yeah.
Clout chasing rappers.
Like, niggas talking about Aiden Ross like he gypsy cruising. Like, why all these niggas not tweeting out about gypsy? That's the real racist, my nigga.
Because of their cosigns, he's convinced he can say the N-word. And even worse, that he has the right to attack black women in the most disrespectful and racist ways possible.
Bottom. Dude, that's stupid, smelly whore.
For instance, he's been targeting Doechii, disrespecting her, and talking crazy about her.
Yeah,
ever
but
since
why
she
does he have
grew
an
up last
issue
year.
with
Keep in
Doechii?
mind, they've never had an interaction, never met, and she does not know this weirdo.
Doechii, the umbrella clip pissed me off. What an entitled, unintelligent piece of shit she is, bro.
Wait a
This
minute.
isn't new behavior for Aiden or the people in his circle. This is the same guy.
Not that I'm about to defend celebrities, and especially someone in the industry, but what? So this sapsucker motherfucker got a problem with Doechii just because he doesn't like the fact that they pushed her. Somebody pushed his. Wait. Because he's sounding kind of harsh. So, wait, hold on. What is this? It says, boxer accused of stealing $6.5 million from NBA. How? He's a boxer. What happened? It's my Adrian Browner. Earlier this week, Los Angeles Times published an article revealing how much his influence was used around circles filled with the rich and famous, and how he used to pad his own pockets. One of the most damaging stories in the 107-page federal complaint, from a years-long FBI investigation, came chock full of intimidation accounts, both with full names. Some were initials, while others were unnamed. Well, just post them redacted. We'll take care of it. Still, some seem pretty easy to decipher. A professional boxer who only identified as AB. For boxing fans, Adrian Brown, this is a dumb... Who wrote this article? Immediately popped into their minds. Okay, I see what he's saying. Whatever. And a quick look at his social media proved it could be true. He refers to himself as AB on IG. Okay, bro, get to the point. This is all unnecessary wording. You had nothing else to say. You just want to fill the spot. I get it. That's sad. Don't write an article then. Your brain don't work. Like what? It's annoying when I read shit like this. That's just pointless and redundant or pointless. 2 letters. Also serves as an acronym for his About Billions promotion company. Even the company's Instagram with over 20,000 followers, that's not much for a boxer. Are shots of Bronner rocking a glittering jacket with the letters AB? Okay, why are we stuck on this? Okay, now the boxer is being accused of taking his dice hobby a little too seriously, according to cooperating witnesses who spoke with FBI regarding Henley's arrest on murder, kidnapping, robbery, extortion, and fraud charges. Only known as CW1, the person says AB engaged in a dice competition alongside of very popular NBA players, but used teased dice, which are often heavier. Teased, that's what you're gonna call that? And more likely to roll in the user's favor. Well, they got a magnet in them or something? Anywho, according to CW1, AB and his associates fixed the game, cheated the NBA players out of millions of dollars using teased dice. Well, it took them that like very long to figure it out. Like, how did this happen? After Henley reportedly directed his crew to rough up AB. I hadn't heard of this. This was in March that this all came out. I don't. Because he hadn't checked it nor asked for safety after arriving in Los Angeles. Now, needing to check in or sanction dice games was familiar for Henley, with C1 adding. Because he was involved in or would approve of any dice games or similar events, such as parties involving large sums of money and prominent NBA players, celebrities. Now, the professional boxer's dice stunt was corroborated by someone known as Victim One, who had a monitor meeting with Henley when the game leader said he got into it with AB for cheating a current and former NBA All-Star out of 1.5 million and the other out of 5 million. Is this? So the LA Times adds that Henley also talked about charging the players $100,000 to get their money back. So somebody tweeted, who tweeted this? You get paid millions of dollars to play the sport you love, but you got to pay Big U for checking in. And then you go to a dice game and get scammed by, well, that's your ass. You should have checked in. You should have went to the dice game. You should find something else better to do. Huh? Me being sent on a mission by Big U to fight Adrian Broner for not checking in. Pathetic. Pathetic. When you roll dice with Adrian Brenner on an all-star weekend. I don't know what's funnier, the thought of being an NBA player and having to check in, or getting scammed in a dice game by Adrian Brenner. The simulation be giving the wrong folks money. The same simulation you're in? Okay. This age likes some fine wine. Hashtag Adrian Brenner. Me to Big U after unsuccessful check-in with Adrian Brenner. Oh, so these are people mocking them. I get it. I thought it was the actual players at first. Yep, I'm slow. Me want junk food. Me want junk food. Making NBA a negative check-in is outrageous. Okay, I remember hearing about all that, but not about no dice game. And I like that bucket hat, bro. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I didn't know, and I don't remember hearing Adrian Broner was attached to it. But anywho, back to Aaron Ross. What is going on with him?
Whose manager called
Why is he mad at Dochi?
N-word.
Tom is a white man, by the way. He on my phone calling me the N-word at 4 a.m. in the f***ing morning.
And Aiden laughed it off and told him it was cool.
Dude, what the f*** is that, dude? Did you say that?
I don't know if this is last year, your birthday, after we did your birthday. I don't remember most of it.
Nah, yeah, you good.
This is the same white Jewish guy who told FaZe Banks not to apologize for saying the N-word, that it was cool, he could say it.
And okay, well, dude, black folks are still messing with him.
There's nothing wrong with saying that.
So that's on
you're
y'all.
saying it in a non-racist way with your friends, and you're not doing it on stream.
How does he get permission to?
Doing that? No, it's not about shut up, Aiden. I don't
This is why you can't
bro.
respect
I'm being real
males.
with you guys.
For a lot of people, Aiden has always been someone that plays with racism for clicks and views. He hides behind
Then
this
do
only
nothing.
being content
Do
or him
nothing.
having black people around him. But the disrespect and
Done
disdain
nothing
he
for
shows
respect.
to black people, especially black women, is real.
You
The
shouldn't even
difference
feel
this
comfortable
time,
being
though,
able
is
to do that
black
shit.
men
Once
actually
y'all
took a
let
principled stand against Aiden
George
and the
Zimmerman
things he
rock
was
out,
saying.
it
Which
was
is
over
when
for
Glasses
them.
Malone inserted himself and addressed Aiden directly.
You're not gonna sit there and just be talking about that black lady, bro. That's just not gonna fly like that. Niggas gonna make it bad for you. And I know you gonna make it really hard to get to you. So all them niggas around you, niggas gonna do something to them.
Making it clear that there are real world
No,
consequences
y'all not.
for
Y'all
the
didn't
stuff
do
that
nothing to
these
George
streamers
Zimmerman,
say
so
and
shut
do
up.
online, which they're clearly not used to.
If you do come to me and you do try to get at me, I'm gonna have you arrested, sir. I'm gonna actually just have you in handcuffs.
Now I know this channel is super entertaining, but for all the times you get bored, there's a game you can play and get paid for. If you check out the link in the description or scan
Yeah,
the
we not doing that, and all y'all be promoting the same thing. I would
Being
feel
able,
so.
why
I
would
would
you
feel so corny and embarrassed sitting up here promoting the exact same product that literally all the other, um, you know, everybody else is promoting. I would feel like, bitch, get out my face. I would feel real corny doing that. They must really pay really, really good, but they are making a lot of money because they have a huge following. They have cult followings, and they're gonna click and buy anything. So it's a guaranteed pay, and of course, the advertiser is going to pay them on top of that. So it's a significant amount of income for them. That's why they're doing. But that shit looks so fucking corny to me. It's like you just tell me you want to be in the program without telling me you want to be in the program. Like, real bad. You want to be all the way up in it. Like, it's just weird.
You're a feature on a
Weird.
remix. You shouldn't have cleared it.
So, okay, this is the perfect way for me to say how I see that. There's no genuineness in it. Like, you can't promote something because it was pitched to you and otherwise you hadn't necessarily thought about using it. But when everybody's promoting the exact same thing, you don't care whether that's something good for them, bad for them. You probably ain't tried it, ain't touched it, ain't looked at it, ain't downloaded it on your phone. You probably know it's a scam. That's what that gives to me. It gives that I don't care about what happens to my audience for clicking this link or for trying this product. Any company can buy me. That's what it's given. That's what it's given. Okay,
She's just the worst. She's a piece of shit. She stole someone that I used to know. She makes no good music. She's horrible. Jay Future, what's up, my dog?
Huh? That was so corny. Wait, she stole someone that you used to know? A whole person? Okay.
So, Dochi. Okay.
Okay.
She has zero talent.
Like, based on what he said in the vitriol,
That's actually not
you
true.
would think they know each other. They had a bad interaction, bad business somehow. Nothing. They've never met in their life. And so after a year of getting hated
Is
on
he
and called out
jealous?
her
Did he
name
try to
by
talk to
Aiden
her?
Roll, she finally addressed him in her meeting.
Like,
They
what's
just
going
said
on?
about her, got Aiden in his feelings.
You going about Dochi tomorrow? Can I go that dumb fat? Sorry, not fat. That dumb.
She ain't nowhere near fat. Like, what?
Stupid.
You know what? Because it's bothering my spirit listening to him. So I had to break often on this. To see this dude, and this particular dude on top of that, and you know what I mean when I say this particular dude, sit on here constantly, time after time, as we're seeing, and talk about this woman with such vitriol. I feel very comfortable doing so. And according to this guy, because this is the first time I'm hearing about it, he has no justifiable reason. She didn't do him nothing. Just because he just feels like she's talentless and doesn't deserve the attention she's getting. Well, that's a lot of people who we have seen, let's say, in the past, how many years? I'm talking about a lot of people. So why so specific about this beautiful dark-skinned woman? Why does he feel so comfortable sitting there going in like this? And he's sitting next to, look at here, Buckwheat sitting next to him. Yep, I said it, Buckwheat, because fuck him. His chain faking everything. He probably poking that little boy in the ass.
Smelly whore.
The fact that a black man will be sitting next to him while
Bro,
he's saying this about
that's not a
black
man.
woman is disgusting.
That's
Of course,
not a
he's
man.
giving compliments
That
on
is
Aiden's-
not a man, sir. Correct yourself. Y'all gotta stop calling things what they're not. That's somebody's. He ready for Aiden to finish up so he can get on that cop. That's what it's giving. You know? Yeah. He ready to stroke that thing. He like, I know my teeth, Buck, but I got you this time. I'm not gonna nip you.
Because he basically only exists or is known because of Aiden. But that's half the problem. That so many black people gravitate around Aiden, work with Aiden, because they
And
can get
since
clout
then,
and views and
I didn't hear about this. I never heard about this. And his name never triggered me to look at him or anything over the years. And it's like lately I've been seeing him around a lot of people. And I guess because of watching Blueface and Krishan since Blueface got out. So I've been seeing this guy. But I'm like, something in the back of my head was like, I remember, wasn't there an issue with him before? Like, didn't I remember him? So this is what it was. I can't believe he was talking about this woman like this. But they said Neon, he was doing the same thing. He was talking like this. It was the N-word or something. I can't remember the story behind that one. I think I did watch it, but remember. And then they just start hanging out with him again. Because they don't care. They don't love themselves. They don't respect themselves. He's just asserting his authority. He's just saying, who's your master? Sure enough. Him and his people. So he's so mad that she would, I guess, get attention like maybe, what's the other with the red lipstick everybody loves? That chick. Taylor Swift. That he just wants to discredit that. He wants to show that he's not okay with that. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't approve of that. So is this where all her hate came from? Because she got a substantial amount of hate. And now it's like you don't hear about her anymore. And I was like, where is the hate coming from for Doechii all of a sudden? Could this be because everybody was following his lead? Huh. Because people are going at her so hard. She is not untalented. I didn't have reason, just didn't. So I never, but it's like I didn't try and make myself like it or anything. So, I gave it a listen. I'm like, no, doesn't resonate. And left it at that. But I've seen her perform. I think it's extremely and unnecessarily provocative. I think she's, not to defend her personally because, she went in and out industry. And then the way I do see her perform, like, you selling yourself up like that, chick, then it comes with a lot. And him talking like that about her is just the tip of the iceberg. Ain't no telling what she's taking behind closed doors. Ain't no telling what they doing to her behind closed doors. Uh-huh. That's it. She got to pay for that. That comes with a price. So she signed up for that for sure. But apparently she didn't follow through, or she didn't like measure up, or she could keep up, you know, without her her duties, because just as much as we were hearing about it, she gone. But I'm wondering if he's the one who not set that off, because listen to this. This is extreme. And he should have been tasting dirt after the first rant session.
Smelly whore. She dropped from
Yeah, that's why we don't respect y'all dudes no more.
Yo, let me tell you something right now.
I'm mad because she made it. No bots.
Look at her monthly listeners right now.
And when he does say something, it's all jokes and for content. That's why Aiden feels entitled to disrespect black people the way he does. To think he is a white Jewish man, has an N-word pass, and he can give us the other white people on top of that.
That's crazy.
From 60 million and 20 million.
Shout out to the dude doing a video.
From making music, cradling cock, and what are you talking about?
I'm not bro. Aiden Ross's obsession with Doechii needs to be studied. It's getting weird now. It's been weird, and a lot of people have let it go on for a long time. At some point, it's deeper than Doechii. All y'all black people who are around this man and support him need to ask yourselves, why does this white Jewish man feel so comfortable violating black people right in front of y'all face? Because he doesn't respect them either. His disrespect for Doechii is one thing, but to be blatantly comfortable, feeling like he can say whatever the fuck he wants.
Listen, I guarantee you, they dumbasses know that him talking like that absolutely means that he don't respect our people, period, including your bitch ass while he's looking at your bitch ass. But they don't care. They're graceful just to be in his presence. I guarantee you, because, you know, way spiritual people, right? I don't even pass that out as a standard to everybody anymore. So, like, as far as our people, because they changed y'all. They done messed up y'all whole DNA. So, but at the end of the day, you know it. And you accept it. So you accept your curses. You keep accepting your curses. You keep accepting your curses. And you've been doing that. You've been doing that since Master been bending your ass over, and bending you over in front of your women and children, then bending your children over, and you still didn't do nothing, nigga. You's a nigga.
About black people in your face shows the lack of respect he has for the black community, which includes you, stupid. Which is where Glass Malone kind of interjected itself. He's a West Coast dude, OG rapper, into the gang politics and all that stuff that happens on the West Coast. But basically, he was tired of the Doechii black woman disrespect coming from Aiden, so he addressed it. Adrian, I'm glad you brought that up. I saw that nigga Aiden talking shit about Doechii. This might be one of those times where I'm too woke, but can we collectively, as black people, stop calling non-black people the N-word, especially white people? When referring to them, don't call them the N-word. I feel like that gives them some weird type of validation.
That's,
we really
I said that too.
Aiden talking shit about Doechii. There's no way you gonna think this cool. You thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister? What she said in that art? You keep calling her names, bro. I swear to God on Olivia, bro. It's going to come to a place where that's like, it's permanent. You can't take that off. AD let you get away with it the first time. He should have you around and he didn't. Niggas keep letting you get it off because they want to be cool. That's facts. People like Aiden get a lot of passes because especially streamers in the stream community. You look at Neon too, he's like that. Where they get a bunch of passes to be disrespectful and violate black people with black people backing them up because they want clout, views, they're hanging on them for some type of relevance and money. But really those black people in the room should put their foot down right then and there. Don't disrespect black people. Don't disrespect black women around me. Don't do that. Trying to say, hey man, you know what? That lady ain't said your name, so you assuming it, you finna start calling her out her name.
I'm telling you right now, 7th Street Crib, nigga not going for that.
He's been calling Doechii out her name since day one. And it's super weird that Aiden keeps focusing on her specifically. We all know that he's friends with Drake, so does this go all the way back to like the Drake and Kendrick beef where he's just targeting Doechii because she's TDE? So y'all telling me Aiden Ross's problem with Doechii is that she's on TDE. Aiden Ross doesn't like her because she's black and he's racist. It's really simple. Because any hater thought about her being on TDE or the Drake and Kendrick beef doesn't extend to him calling her out her name a million times. It's just super weird at this point for a grown white man that does not know Doechii to continue to disrespect her and attack her. Like, for what?
It ain't even got nothing to do with TDE. You know, eventually you just...
Why not talk about the guy that you don't like?
That's what it's coming down to. And I'm just keeping it a beam with you, bro. I know you put flocking a couple niggas. You cannot be no white man talking that much shit about that black woman. That just not gonna fly, homie. I don't give a fuck what she's saying.
With that amount of energy, he'll do anything to a black woman.
You're not finna be snuck there just talking shit about that.
He'll do anything to y'all niggas too while you playing, but
long before she put out that song last week. This has been going on.
He definitely hate black women.
Oh God, bro. And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you. I'm not gonna press you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get to you. But all the niggas
that's the
around
type of shit I respect. And he light skinned.
Niggas gonna start pressing all the niggas.
Why is it you be seeing the light skinned dudes be speaking up?
All the niggas that's black around you. Every nigga that let you get that off. You're not finna sit there and just be talking about that black lady, bro.
Come on with it, bro. Who is that? I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna follow him. Support his ass.
A white Jewish man telling another white man not to apologize for saying the N-word, and that is cool. You can say the N-word around your friends as long as
he should have been silent after that.
He thinks not only can
both
he
of those
say the
in combination,
but that he can tell other white
serious
people
violation.
Say the N-word.
Because I'm gonna make it real hard for everybody. Because we not no suckers and we not no sellouts. So you keep doing all of that shit, that's gonna be a problem. Stop playing with that lady.
Glasses low. Let me go find his ass right now. Follow him.
And you finna say the wrong thing, and it's gonna be a problem.
He been said the wrong.
And everybody who cool with you, I swear to God, on 7th Street Crib, if you see this and you cool with cuz, and you see him doing that, just know we gonna have a problem.
You a crib?
One of the homies or not, it's gonna be a problem with me and you. And I mean a physical problem. No other way around it. I'm cool with you writing this record. That's cool. Discipline. Don't get on that thing and think we supposed to let you just keep talking shit about this black lady. No chance.
People can have their opinions about stuff going too far, whatever, but actions have consequences, and you really can't be mad about nothing that Glass Malone said at this point.
Oh, Malone. Why does it say Loke up there? I don't know these people.
All the black people around you, it's gonna be a problem for them.
How am I supposed to find them?
What it gotta be at that point? But you think you finna sit on that stream? I saw you do that little thing with that black dude, and that black dude.
Well, this was just 3 days ago.
That black dude is gonna have a problem.
Nah, Cuffham wasn't trying to.
That he called him out, so he's doing this recently.
Cuffham is just as bad as Aiden Ross for real.
Y'all better start checking these crackers for saying all this shit about niggas, man. That shit ain't happening.
And then Aiden watched with Glass Malone.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you.
Who even is this?
So I'm gonna do a separate video talking shit too, cause fuck that.
Guys, I will lock money. He mentions that I'm white. Dude, who wants to lock money right now? We get back money. I swear to God.
About this shit.
Who cares?
No way you
can't do that.
Like we supposed to go off about this. It's not okay.
You know it's
coming.
It's not okay.
Olivia, bro, it's going to come to a place where that's like eventually you just a white man talking shit about this.
What I say? Ding, 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 ding.
Who cares? Of course he's going to mention you're white because you are white, disrespecting a black woman over and over and over again.
Right.
You're a black man worrying about a white man talking about Doechii for being an industry plant. You want to admit it? You're a simp. You're fat as. She's not gonna fuck you fat. I don't know what to tell you. This falling off podcast.
This is how somebody acts and talks when they.
He's not even just saying she's an industry plant. He's talking about her like. You can just hear the hate. You can hear the hate. He sounds like what they have done to our people in the past. You know, the torture and killings of our people. He sounds like all of those things that I've seen and read and heard about. He sounds like how they would be talking. And you know, but of course, first they're going to run through you. They're going to snatch you up. They're going to run through you. And then they're going to just mutilate your body. That's exactly what that sounds like. And The fact that black people are still hanging around him and dealing with him, listening to that, I can feel the hate in my bones. And then he gonna come on here and try to act like he's innocently talking about her being an industry plant when that is not what's happening. He should have niggas at his door. He should have niggas on his head the way he talking about that. Because what every dude that's around him, he's not just talking about Doechii. He's saying that shit about your mama, your daughter, your wife, your girl, whoever the fuck you doing. He's talking about all the women that you know that are black. You can literally hear this. And it's weird that you guys these days act like you do not have the natural instinct to just know it when you hear it. Because it's either that or you hear it and you just don't give a fuck because you really don't like them either, and you don't like yourself. You just want these people to accept you and give you a little, give you a piece of the pie. You sacrifice anything, including yourself, because you are. That's literally what you're doing. And that's why we will become extinct.
Actions don't have consequences. He didn't try to hear anything Glasses said at all. He
Literally
is a black
extinct.
man protecting black women, which is what black men should be doing. And for Aiden to act like his race doesn't matter, or he's a victim, or somebody's trying to be exempt for protecting black women is delusion.
Look at these two old heads. Can you guys go take care of your kids? Please, guys, it's actually getting embarrassing. Why are you wearing sunglasses in the house? You're that ugly. Go take care of your children. Go feed them, bro. Holy fuck. Please. It's just like, at this point, it comes to a point. You guys have children. I know you do. You probably have multiple baby mamas. I'm not stupid.
Some more casual racism now. Black people around Aiden that work with Aiden that don't call him out.
If you slow, for the slow people in the back, he just clarified it. That's what it is, racism.
Go take care of your fucking kids.
He hates y'all asses, and he just open with it because Trump, the whole thing.
This girl,
that's where they at with it now.
You probably treat her like shit.
Crazy.
Like, we gotta make it make sense.
They ain't slaughtered enough of you niggas for you to really understand.
I'm sorry, you're fat. You guys
but
are
you're not gonna understand then. You never gonna.
Your ugliness. I'm not white.
It'll be like 5 dudes that'll stand up.
I'm Jewish. So you're an
out of all the black men on earth, it's probably like 5 to 10 that actually will battle.
Allegedly, in my opinion.
Aiden is intentionally moving
and that's it.
This isn't about him calling her an industry plant or critiquing her music. It is about calling her out of her name repeatedly and disrespecting her as a black woman.
I'm gonna fuck about what you think is happening.
Oh, got it. So this could do something to me, right? But so I just have to sit here and take because I'm the white man, right?
He just did it again.
No, you thought wrong, fatso. I'm the Jewish man.
You're not finna be stuck there just talking shit about that black woman.
Well, just did again 30 times.
On God, bro. And I'm
on God, bro. I just did.
And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you.
Cool. Do it. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. He doesn't care because he don't care about the black people.
Oh, well, if you do come to me and you do try to get at me, I'm going to have you arrested, sir. I'm going to actually just have you in handcuffs.
And he would enjoy that. And he would hold the cops to shoot your ass.
Call the police like Charleston White are the worst people in the world to me. Antagonizing people, instigating issues. And then when somebody does actually confront you, you are the first person to loudly proclaim you're calling the police. Like, that is some shit. And this tweet kind of sums up that whole interaction. As soon as Glasses Malone calls out Aiden Ross for disrespecting black women, he goes into his racist tirade on how these 2 black men that he doesn't even know don't take care of their children and have several baby moms. See what he thinks about us. Exactly. Racist. And after that response, Glasses Malone doubled down on what he was saying about Aiden Ross.
I say what I say. I say, look, cuz like, oh, stop talking about that lady. You don't stop calling that lady out her name, homie, a nigga gonna make it bad for you. And I know you're gonna make it really hard to get to you. So all them niggas around you, niggas gonna do something to them. I look which one of my homies I gotta organize. Like, if you know me, you know I've been doing this a long time. So my relationships are stellar, and I got enough attitude to do everything I'm supposed to do. because it's the right thing to do.
Right.
So I kept it clean. I didn't disrespect the nigga. I didn't call that little nigga out his name. I didn't say
He's
nothing.
not a nigga. In 2026, can black people stop calling non-black people
Okay.
N-word? Let's try that as a movement.
Now that's where we gotta, yeah, that's where we come together at. That's where we work together at. Because both of these guys right here are on this right path. And, you know, iron sharpen iron right there. He's calling them out. He's highlighting that he's calling them out. This dude is calling them out too. He's just not coming for him directly. He's just putting the spotlight on it. He's saying this is foul, right? But he's also saying, okay, I see this is a mistake that we making, and it's got to stop being made, because it's also giving them permission. But I don't know if it's just that you guys don't realize it, but you fell into that Jedi mind trick some kind of way, to where you start referring to these people as nigga. And it's like, what happened to slide you into the mental and emotional point of comfortability that when you say nigga to someone who don't look like you, you're comfortable with that? Because once you do that, then all other claims are off. So he's trying to correct this dude while calling him a nigga. And Adrian probably is not, I mean, we off Adrian right now. What's his name? Adrian Ross? I don't know him. But he is not going to point that out. He probably will eventually, but right now he's not going to point that out, because they secretly enjoy watching you do the shit that really is messing you up. And the fact that you're not even realizing what you're doing, because it'd be so many different things. But this is a significant one. You got to stop referring to them as nigga, because you break the whole, there's no validity to you saying you can't use the word. You can't call me that. You can't call each other that. You cannot say it once you start referring to them as nigga. It's one thing, y'all spent all this time trying to back why you're calling each other nigga. You told them it's off limits, but then you invited them in by referring to them as nigga. And you know the rules. You gotta give permission. You gotta invite them in. And that's what you're doing. So when he called that dude and he was like, boy, you ain't got to apologize for calling old boy a nigga. He don't have the authority to do that. But you gave him the authority, and then nobody checked him on it. So that's even fresh. Yeah, these people will not hesitate to slaughter your ass. But you, I guarantee it, you would think twice, think 3 times. Just because they deal with you, they hate you, they don't respect you. You better go back to the ISIS papers, because I'm going to always say it. That shit will always stand. It is always the blue book. You better read that shit more than your Bible. I don't care what nobody say. And you better follow it. I don't care what you feel in your raggedy ass little heart and your punk ass little heart and your emotions. These motherfuckers don't fuck with you. They don't like you. They want you gone. They will use you, and they want you gone. They hate you. They'll never respect you, ever. It's impossible. They don't mean you no good. They will, I can't say the word, but they will ravage your infant child. They will ravage your grandmother. Okay? They will take apart any member of your family, including yourself, with no problem, without even blinking. I 1,000,000,000% guarantee you that. They don't want you to ever do well, ever grow, or ever go past. And they are enjoying the fact that you are becoming extinct and you are self-destructing. You're just in autopilot mode. Like although they're always gonna keep their foots on the shit. They're gonna keep their foot on the gas, by the way. But they done put all them hundreds of years of work they put in they in cruise control, because you took it from there, starting at the 60s, really. Like, you just took off with it. Like, we got it from here, boss. We're gonna destroy ourselves, and we're gonna still lick your booty hole while we doing it. And that's exactly what they wanted. That's what programming is. That's what you put that work in for. That's what they work so hard for. They felt like they owned your ass, and they wanted to create you to be just how they want you. But you still have some that get mad when you get a little too much. He don't want to see no chick up here looking like how, say, a Taylor Swift would be looking. But he know he can't talk like that about Beyonce, because people will come for him. Nobody's going to come for him for Doechii. Calling him out is amazing. Good. But it's nothing compared to what will happen to him. You think Jay-Z is going to allow him to get away with that? No. And Jay-Z is in a position where he can actually have something done to this little boy. Like, they would give him permission if necessary. Maybe. I don't know. But there's a chance. And that's all that's needed. Because trust me, he feels the same way about Beyonce. Okay? And your mama.
Just stop.
And your daughter.
Talk to him like a man. So when
and
he
your
captures
sister.
the stream,
and your bitch
and
ass.
you start making content with what I'm saying. And I get it, because you're a streamer. You're a content creator, bro. Totally understand. But I'm a crip. And I'm not a content creator. I'm not my young homie. I'm not AD. AD from the hood, but he's like a content creator. And I'm a crip. I'm a crip that comes here and vocalizes his thoughts. I have not conceded the concept of being a content creator.
I get what he's saying,
No
but you a crip.
Doesn't take me
He's a Jew.
So I'm going to deal with things the way Crips would deal with things. I'm not going to deal with them the way...
It's like saying I got a two of hearts and you got the big joker.
Somebody like Aiden just doesn't understand that there are people outside of content creation, outside of streaming, that really will have a problem with the things you say and do, especially if it affects their community or somebody in their community.
Right? So when you make your video, right, and you immediately start to insult, that don't bother me. I ain't tripping, bro. I'm a grown-ass man. Like, I don't care about what no nigga. If you don't think I'm a handsome nigga, cool. That's all good either way. I'm not tripping that I'm not attracted to you, boy. Like, that's cool.
Nah.
I don't think I'm handsome. You start saying shit, you be taking care of your kids.
You better care about what he's saying, because he's saying the exact same thing that he's saying about Doechii. When he point out the fact that you're fat, he's saying exactly what I say when I point out the fact that dudes are obese. He's saying he don't respect you at all, and you ain't shit, and he don't fear you. He's saying your shit don't move no weight, because you don't even care enough about yourself not to even be obese. And 9 times out of 10, you don't even have the discipline it would take to get your body right. And he's saying, from a combat perspective, you're not tactical. Clearly, you're not. The whole tribe is not tactical, but you're not physically fit, so you couldn't even stand up in combat. Not that they would fight fairly, but he's saying a whole lot. So you can say, yo, I don't care about none of that. It means a lot when they point out the fact that you're fat. I don't know why people don't understand that. Probably because America's just all cool with it. But if you look at a dude, you be like, I don't give a fuck what you coming out your mouth with. Boy, you obese. I can't respect you. That's saying a whole lot. You come out here, I'm a crip. Nobody don't care about that bullshit. You're obese. I'm gonna appreciate that you're pressing him. You're obese. Everything you saying is null and void. You a joke to him. Because you're a joke to yourself. Every day you wake up, you're a joke. As a people, we're a joke. But individually, you're a joke because you allow your body to be in that condition. Ain't no man should be walking around here with their body in that condition. You ain't ready for combat. It's crazy how I found the pickling company. It is definitely a black pickling company, and the browser that I'm using has been blocking it. And I discovered that because I clicked onto a YouTube video where I finally found it at, and it opened up in Microsoft Bing, and Microsoft Bing says that they are blocking the content. And it's the same one of the same channels that I just watched, because she does pickle reviews, to see if she, so they're blocking this particular one. So that's why when I Google and look for it, it doesn't show up. And y'all still don't get it. It's got a picture of a little black girl on the front of the bag. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna go use a different browser. They gonna forever block your shit. Come on now. They kill your celebrities and take all their shit. They don't give a fuck. They never gonna give. If you don't read the ISIS papers, you don't understand the ISIS papers, you don't study the ISIS papers, then fuck you. Y'all be thinking y'all be doing something. You be thinking you cool. You be thinking you cute. Whatever the hell. I don't give a fuck about your money. That shit don't mean nothing. Because they taking more than they could ever let you get. And they take your life in a second. And they're already killing you every day, and all your people. It's disrespectful. All the shit that they have done and that they're doing. And y'all love the disrespect. You don't got no problem with this shit. This nigga sitting up here talking like this, and you can feel that shit in his soul. He ain't just talking about Dolce. He talking about he talking about, you got a daughter? He talking about her. If he see your daughter and no one is around, he'll spit on her, he'll stomp on her, he'll kick her, he'll push her down. And if he'll do worse than that. Your mammy, your granny, anybody. That's exactly how he feel about all of them. You can literally see that and hear that in his voice. And then you're going to talk about, you don't care that he's calling you fat. He's saying a lot by telling you fat. He telling you, bitch, shut the fuck up. Because you ain't saying, you're not even a, first of all, you're not a man to him because you black. But he don't see you as something that you can growl at him. Because like he said, all he gonna do is call the police on your ass. But if you were trying to stir something up by saying you're a Crip, he don't care about that Crip shit. He looking at you. He already know mentally they already winning the game and gonna continue to win it. There's no tacticalness, there's no strategies whatsoever in black men. And these are just facts. Important facts that should never not be pointed out. You can't convince yourself of differently for no reason. There's nothing to justify that. I don't care what levels any of you get to. I don't care nothing. You turn around and you damn yourself every single time. The fact that any of y'all are hanging with this dude. He not separating one dude from the next. He not gonna separate the dude that's calling him out from the niggas that be kicking it with him and on string with him. Same nigga. Didn't Jay-Z tell you that shit? Still nigga. Still nigga. Let me run that shit back. This dude talking about, I don't care about you calling me fat. I'm a Crip. You don't get it. You don't get it. Y'all don't study. Y'all don't read. You got to get into some real... Y'all...
Outside of content creation, outside of streaming, that really will have a problem with the things you say and do, especially if it affects their community or somebody in their community, right?
So when you make your video, right? And you immediately start to insult. That don't bother me. I ain't tripping, bro. I'm a grown ass man. Like, I don't care about what no nigga. If you don't think I'm a handsome nigga, cool. That's all good either way. I'm not tripping that I'm not attracted to you, boy. Like,
No, I want to go back to where he even called him. Oh shit, where he even called him fat. I want to go back to that part.
Factor meals deliver pro-level nutrition.
Ain't no nutrition in these foods. This ain't even food. Stop playing with it. Get that shit out of here.
Your performance.
I want to go back to where he even called him fat.
The joy for life in every car.
Hey guys, did you know
He
some
doesn't even
drivers are
understand.
ditching their car insurance and they're doing
You don't
this
understand the art of
instead?
war. You don't
Now, the
understand
reason
history. You don't get deep into the, like, y'all don't
With the
do.
things you say and
Y'all
do,
just
especially
hear
if it
and
affects
shit.
their
And you think
community
you
or
gonna
somebody in their community, right?
So
make
when you
some
make the
shit go your
video,
way or
right,
something.
and-
It don't
and
work like that.
You immediately start to insult. That don't bother me. I ain't tripping, bro. I'm a
Okay, now
grown
let
ass
me hear
man.
what I
Like,
did.
I don't care about what no nigga. If you don't think I'm a handsome nigga, cool.
Nigga, why would he think you handsome? That's you sound stupid saying that shit. You supposed to know exactly. Why do you gonna give me another commercial? Cause I'm talking shit.
Grocery store in
I got
months
you.
because this delivery service
It's all
offers
right.
hundreds of high-quality, non-GMO groceries and
It's all good.
Race doesn't matter, or he's a victim, or somebody's trying to be a simp.
Go back, cause he said it a while ago.
How delusional is Aiden Ross that he thinks not only can he say the N-word, but that he can tell other white people they can say the N-word?
Because I'm gonna make it real hard for everybody. Because we not no suckers and we not no sellouts. So you keep doing all of that shit, that's gonna be a problem. Stop playing with that lady name. Don't call her out her name. Don't be doing all that shit because you gonna fuck around and you finna say the wrong thing and it's gonna be a problem.
He been said it.
And everybody who cool with you, I swear to God, on 7th Street Crip, if you see this and you cool with cuz and you see him doing that, just know we gonna have a problem. I don't know if you one of the homies or not. It's gonna be a problem with me and you. And I mean a physical problem. No other way around it. I'm cool with you right this way. That's cool.
He said he don't care if you one of the homies.
In fact, we supposed to let you just keep talking shit about this black lady. No chance.
People can have their opinions about stuff going too far, whatever, but actions have consequences. And you really
That's
can't
not
be
going
mad
too
about
far.
nothing that Glass
Adrian
Ball
going
said
too
in this
far.
Stop
Shit.
disrespecting black women. And this black woman.
It's always war with them. It's y'all never wanted to be war with you, but it's been war with them since day one. Since they decided to conquer everything they've been conquering. You think these people conquered something? All of these things, all of these places, all of these different cultures, just to give it up? They're never giving it up. Not even a little bit. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
It's specific.
All the black people around you, it's gonna be a problem for them. I don't know what it gotta be at that point. But you think you finna sit on that stream? I saw you do that little thing with that black dude, and that black dude tried to be cool and tell you, but that black dude is gonna have a problem.
Nah, Cuffham wasn't trying to be cool and tell him to stop him. He was clowning too. Cuffham is just as bad as Aiden Ross for real.
Y'all better start checking these.
It's like, it's interesting to see how people peep shit differently. I don't know who he's talking about, so I'm not sure. I don't know if he's talking about Fat Boy that was beside him. Because he feels the same way about him that he feel about Dolce, that he feel about all black people, that he feel about this one here. He's the other guy seemed to be more obese. But so I can't even give a perspective on what was going on. Whether that's what the dude was doing or not, but I doubt he was trying to correct his ass. They be so happy to be in massa presence. They try to, condone the shit that they doing. They try to, they be like, I agree. They be in agreement with it.
Yeah, that shit ain't happening.
And then Aiden watched what Glass Balloon said about him and responded.
Who's this, dude? Who even is this? I bet you he disses me for being white. I haven't even seen this. I bet you guys want to lock money. He disses me for being white. Guys, I will lock money.
That's that Jedi mind trick. That's just the art of war. They want to try and convince people, even including the people they're beefing with, that you're wrong. This is not about race. They want the audience to think that when it's clear that it is. They want people to, yep, soon as I put it in Google, it showed up. That's crazy. All right, Bing, I'm about to uninstall your ass for that bullshit.
Dude, who wants lot money right now? We can bet money, I swear to God. Who wants a lot?
Who cares? No way you
can't do that.
Why can't
you thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister? I'm gonna, what she said.
Wait, what he say?
You know what's coming?
Said at this point, stop disrespecting black women and this black woman specific.
All the black people around you, it's gonna be a problem for them. I don't know what it got to be at that point. But you think you finna sit on that stream? I saw you do that little thing with that black dude, and that black dude tried to be cool and tell you, but that black dude is gonna have a problem.
Nah, Cuffham wasn't trying to be cool and tell him to stop him. He was clowning
Did it
too.
rewind? Sound like it's back at the same place where it
Y'all better
was.
start checking these crackers for saying all the shit about niggas, man. That
No,
shit ain't
it's
happening.
not bad.
Glass balloon said.
It's not far enough ahead.
EDE or the Drake and Kendrick beef doesn't extend to him calling her out her name a million times. It's just super weird at this point for a grown white man that does not know Doechii to continue to disrespect her and attack her. Like, for what?
It ain't even got nothing to do with TDE. You know, eventually you just a white man talking shit about this system.
Facts.
That's what it's coming down to. And I'm just keeping it a being with you, bro. I know you put flocking a couple niggas. You cannot be no white man talking that much shit about that black woman. That just not gonna fly, homie. I don't give a fuck what she's saying. I don't give a fuck about what you think is happening. I don't give a fuck if you think that shit dissing you. You're not finna be stuck there just talking shit about that black woman.
But he was disrespecting her and talking about her long before she put out that song last week. This has been going on a year plus at this point.
Oh God, bro. And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you. I'm not gonna press you because I don't know where you at and I don't know how to get to you. But all the niggas around you, they don't got your money. They don't got none of that shit. Niggas gonna start pressing all the niggas, and I'm gonna make it my business to make Crips start pressing all the niggas around. All the niggas that's black around you. Every nigga that let you get that off. You're not finna sit there and just be talking about that black lady, bro. That's just not gonna fly like that. Nah, homie, like, I saw you doing that other thing where you telling that nigga not to apologize for using the N-word offending black people.
A white Jewish man telling another white man not to apologize for saying the N-word. And that is cool. You can say the N-word around your friends as long as you don't do it on stream. How delusional is Aiden Ross that he thinks not only can he say the N-word, but that he can tell other white people they can say the N-word.
Because I'm gonna make it real hard for everybody because we not no suckers and we not no sellouts. So you keep doing all of that shit, that's gonna be a problem. Stop playing with that lady name. Don't call her out her name. Don't be doing all that shit because you're gonna fuck around and you finna say the wrong thing and it's gonna be a problem.
He been said it.
And everybody who cool with you, I swear to God, on 7th Street Crip, if you see this and you cool with cuz and you see him doing that, just know we gonna have a problem. I don't know if you one of the homies or not, it's gonna be a problem with me and you. And I mean a physical problem. No other way around it. I'm cool with you writing a diss record. That's cool. Diss her. Don't get on that thing and think we supposed to let you just keep talking shit about this black lady. No chance.
People can have their opinions about stuff going too far, whatever, but actions have consequences, and you really can't be mad about nothing that Glass Malone said at this point. Stop disrespecting black women, and this black woman specifically.
All the black people around you, it's gonna be a problem.
You know, this is some bullshit. How you gonna sit up here as soon as I open the video? It's on browser, so I'm not logged in to TikTok on here. Oh, somebody fighting? Somebody give a fight? Somebody give a fight? Don't make me get up now. So soon as I open the browser and everything, all the things that pop up to show me that it's eligible for commission, blah blah blah, because I'm a I'm on shopping partner with brands, right? Even though I don't be pushing. I mean, like, fuck y'all. I ain't say that loud enough. But anywho, how are you pitching this to me? Because they would not do this to anybody who is not already qualified and signed up and everything to earn commissions by promoting this. So you might as well go ahead and log me in, bitch. That fake ass acting like I'm not logged in. Like I could be anybody else. Why this got me doing puzzles and shit? Man, I hate it here.
What it got to be?
And then gonna say it's not right.
You finna sit on that stream.
How's it not right? You know who the fuck I am. Stop playing with me.
Trying to be cool and tell you But that black dude is gonna have a problem.
Nah, Cuffham wasn't trying to be
That's
cool
why you
with
sit over here talking about
Mustafa.
it's
He was
eligible for
clowning too.
commission.
Cuffham is
I'm
just
not
as
logged
bad as
in.
everywhere else
Why
from
would
there.
you
Y'all
tell
better
me
start
that?
checking
I
these
don't even have a
crackers
shop
saying
as
all
far
this
as
shit
you
about
supposed to
niggas, man.
know.
That shit ain't happening.
And then Aiden watched with Glass Malone
Shit,
said about
bullshit.
him and respond.
Is this, dude? Who even is this?
So
I
fake
bet you
here.
he disses me for being white. I haven't even seen this. I bet you guys want to lock money. He disses me for being white. Guys, I will lock money. He mentions that I'm white. Dude, who wants to lock money right now? We can bet money. I swear to God. Who wants to lock?
Who cares?
There's no way you
You can't do that.
Why can't
you thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister. I'm gonna what she said in the art.
You know what's
You
coming?
keep calling her names, bro. I swear to God on Olivia, bro. It's going to come to a place where that's like eventually you just a white man talking shit about this.
What'd I say? Ding, 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 ding.
Who cares? Of course he's going to mention you're white because you are white, disrespecting a black woman over and over and over again.
And you're a black man worrying about a white man talking about Doji for being an industry plant. You want to admit it, you're a simp. You're
Who
fat.
supposed to worry about it? Just like they worry about their
I'm
women.
tell you, this falling off podcast.
Even if they give you the
perception
perception that they don't.
He didn't try to hear anything Glass said at all. He is a black man protecting black women, which is what black men should be doing.
Right.
For Aiden to act like his race doesn't matter.
That's
or
that
he's a
mind
victim,
trick
or somebody's
shit.
trying to be a simp for protecting black women is delusion.
Look at these two old heads. Can you guys go take care of your
As soon as somebody
kids?
tell you, try to
These
make
guys
you
actually getting
say
embarrassing.
some shit like that
Why are
is
you wearing
disrespectful,
sunglasses
they
in the
need to get
podcast?
punched
Is
in
that
their face.
ugly?
But y'all
Go
fall
take
for
care
that
of your
shit.
children. Go feed them, bro. Holy fuck. Please.
See?
It's just like at this point, it comes to a point. You guys have children. I know you do. You probably have multiple baby mamas. I'm not stupid.
Some more casual racism now. Black people around Aiden that work with Aiden that don't call him out or check him for any of this disrespect and the racist shit he says on a regular basis are the problem just as much as Aiden is.
Go take care of your fucking kids. Please. For God's sake. It's just embarrassing, dude. You guys would defend this girl, but you wouldn't even defend probably your own baby mama. Probably treat her like shit.
Crazy.
Like, we gotta make it make sense here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you're not tough shit. You're fat. I'm sorry, you're fat. You're fat. You guys are both ugly as shit.
See?
That's why you both wear glasses. To hide your ugliness. I'm not white. I'm taking the card. Check this one
You
time.
saying you're insecure,
I'm
you're
not
fat.
white. I'm Jewish.
So you know that's just talk.
anti-Semite
He know it's just talk.
You cannot be no white man talking that much shit about that black woman.
Doji industry plan.
That
In my
is
opinion.
not.
Allegedly, in my opinion.
Aiden is intentionally moving the goalposts. This isn't about him calling her an industry plant or critiquing her music. It is about
Right.
calling her out of her name repeatedly and disrespecting her as a black woman.
I'm gonna talk about what you think is happening. If you
Oh, got it. So this could do something to me, right? But so I just have to sit here and take because I'm the white man, right?
He just did it again.
No,
He's a
thought
victim.
wrong, fatso. I'm the Jewish man.
you're not finna be stuck there just talking shit about that black woman.
Well, just did again 30 times.
On God, bro. And I'm
Oh God, bro, I just did.
and if you keep doing it, I'm gonna start pressing all the niggas around you.
Cool, do it. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. He doesn't care because he don't care about the black people.
Oh, well, if you do come to me and you do try to get at me, I'm going to have you arrested, sir. I'm going to actually just have you in handcuffs.
People that talk all that tough shit and then be the first people to call the police like Charleston White are the worst people in the world to me. Antagonizing people, instigating issues, and then when somebody does actually confront you, you are the first person to loudly proclaim you're calling the police. Like, that is some shit. And this tweet kind of sums up that whole interaction.
These
As soon
motherfuckers
as
wanna try to
Malone
hold my
calls out Aiden
dough
Ross for
because I
disrespecting
won't
black women, he goes into his
push
racist
what they
tirade
want me
on
to
how
push.
these two black men that he doesn't even know don't take care of their children, have several baby moms. See what he thinks about us. Exactly. Racist.
I'ma
And after
delete
that
this damn
response,
shit.
Glass Malone doubled down
Cancel
on
my
what he
damn
was saying
account.
about Aiden Ross.
I say what I say. I say, look,
You're not
like,
bullying
dude,
me,
stop
bro.
talking about that lady. You don't stop calling that lady out her name, homie. A nigga gonna make it bad for you. And I know
Once
you
you
gonna
start
make it
playing
really
with my
hard to get
money,
to you.
I'm.
So all them niggas around you, nigga gonna do something to me.
I don't care about
I'm
none of
which
that
one
shit in my
homies I got
inbox.
organized, like, and if you
I'm
know
not
me,
pushing
you know I've been doing this a
shit.
long time. So my relationships are stellar, and I got enough attitude
Fuck
to do
you.
everything I'm supposed to do because it's the right thing to do. So I kept it clean. I didn't disrespect the nigga. I didn't call that little nigga out his name. I didn't say
He's
nothing.
not a nigga. In 2026,
Right.
can black people
Yeah.
stop calling non-black
Very
people the
important.
N-word? Let's try that as a movement.
Very
Just stop.
important.
Talk to him like a man.
I gotta find
So when
backup
it
though. You
captures
should
the
start
stream,
closing
and you
this.
start making content with what I'm saying, and I get it, because you're a streamer, you're a content creator, bro. Totally understand. But I'm a crip, and I'm not a content creator. I'm not my young homie. I'm not AD. AD from the hood, but he's like a content creator. And I'm a crip. I'm a crip that comes here and vocalizes his thoughts. I have not conceded the concept of being a content creator. No matter where it doesn't take me or where it takes me. So I'm gonna deal with things the way Crips would deal with things. I'm not gonna deal with them the way other people that make content with you deal with things.
And that's the point that somebody like Aiden just doesn't understand. That there are people outside of content creation, outside of streaming, that really will have a problem with the things you say and do, especially if it affects their community or somebody in their community.
Because Alani just released their Winter Wonderland
what just
2025 edition. Let's try.
I ain't tripping.
How do we
bro.
get here?
Grown ass man. Like, I don't
Okay.
care about with no nigga. If you don't think I'm a handsome nigga, cool. That's all good either way. I'm not tripping that I'm not attracted to you, boy. Like, that's cool.
My mom think I'm handsome.
You start saying shit, you be taking care of your kids. Don't you have baby moms?
That was great. That was racist.
All of these things.
He's still
keep
stuck on
saying
handsome.
The same thing. I don't got no kids, fool, and I don't got no baby
It's
moms.
not about
That's why you
handsome.
saw that on TV because, or you heard some rappers say that. The next step is to call whack. Because you think whack, that's your man. Whack is not going to stop me from doing what I want to do. That's just not the relationship. He's not. He know I'm going to move on whatever I'm supposed to move on the right way. So he can talk to me. It makes sense. He's not going to
What?
stop me.
Whack is
Nobody
trash.
on the West, not Whack, not Big U, not Top Dog. Nobody is going to stop me from doing what I'm supposed to do because they know I'm doing the right thing.
Whack fat ass
So
ain't gonna
he
stop
can say,
nobody.
hey, G, and I don't know, this
See?
will get you in trouble. The difference
I
with
do
me
the same
and
shit.
most
I
of
do
the
it all the
people,
time.
I got no reason to,
When I see
don't
you,
give a
when I
And
see you
Wack 100
obese,
did
nigga,
actually
you
come to
get
Aiden's
snug.
defense, telling people
I
to
already
leave
know
him
what it
alone.
is.
Wack 100 warns people to stop harassing Aiden Ross and
You're
making
not-
him
you're
feel
not a
threatened,
threat to
despite
nothing.
Aiden Ross
But a
bringing it on
plate.
himself with his racism because Aiden is getting scared. So he talks all that tough shit online for the 14, 15-year-olds in his stream, but then gets all stream and calls somebody like Wack 100 to tell people to leave him alone. Clown shit.
That is the rich Jewish kid from Florida. He's gonna call the FBI, DEA, and you talking about you calling all the Crips and all, you tripping hard as a mother. I told him. Now I didn't talk to him now. I can show you on
That's
my
crazy.
phone. I
He
wake up
said,
this morning.
that's
and
Wack
dude
saying, I'm
still
scared.
Threatening me. I ain't gonna say nothing else to G Malone. I told him already. I told him ignore him. Just ignore him.
Instead of telling Glass and Malone to ignore Aiden Ross, how about you as a black
That's-
man
that's-
in
that-
his
I told
circle,
y'all he ain't
somebody that he
shit.
looks up to or thinks is his friend, whatever the case, tell him don't disrespect black women. Stop
He ain't
talking
shit.
about that black woman. Stop saying
Somebody
racist
ignore
shit
him.
against black people. But instead of doing that, you're telling a black man standing up for the black community.
He don't
to
care about
ignore
himself.
him.
Look
What
at his
type of Uncle
face.
Ruckus shit is that?
His face ain't supposed to look like that. His face is like that for a reason. You supposed to find out what the
All
fuck
that
going
came
on
from
with you
somebody
for
that
your
shows
face
nothing
to
but
look like that.
disrespect
You
towards
got
the black
potholes in your
community.
face,
I
nigga.
don't respect this weak apologetic mindset. Disrespect from outsiders shouldn't be tolerated, especially when it's excused because someone is rich, powerful, or white. Wack 100 playing damage control instead of standing on principle is clown shit. Facts.
He been a clown.
Dang, he like, I'm just gonna call the police. Police come after crimes, man. So when I slap
Y'all
you
ignore
up,
all
and
the
do
clown
something to you,
shit.
they coming after. Wouldn't the fuck make you think if I'm saying this on this camera, nigga, I'm not running. I'll be right there when they
Wack
show
not
up.
even
I've
equipped
been in
some
jail
hook.
for selling drugs, punching on shit, all kind of shit. And I was just fine in there. You think I'm not gonna go to jail proud that I slapped your stupid ass in the face?
Right.
Because you keep calling
That's what it's supposed to be. That's what we gotta be at. I don't give a fuck about dying, none of that shit. Bitch, I'm already
What
dying.
the fuck did happen to where y'all exist in this space, bro, and y'all keep doing this
Motherfuckers is-
fuck ass shit?
Look
We
at what
all
they
extreme.
doing. Look at what they been
Black
doing.
people not gatekeeping the culture.
Look at what their
anymore.
goal
Just
is.
letting
Like, what the
anybody
fuck
in.
is
That's
wrong
how
with
we get
y'all?
situations like Roy tweeting and typing all types of disrespectful nonsense about black women.
Yeah, no, I black women. Saying all black women are
I can't wait to put that in my lawsuit.
ugly and disgusting. I only think
That motherfucker feel the exact same way about me that he do about
And then
Dolce.
when confronted about it, he thinks it's an absolute joke because he has a black man there caping for him again.
Being offended is a choice. People need to understand that.
It ain't got nothing to do with her being popular
offended is
and
absolutely a choice. If you offended by
getting
something,
money.
you chose to be offended by it.
These guests on the culture need to realize they're guests and abide by some type of rules. Again, don't disrespect the joke about black women. Don't be racist. Don't say the N-word. It's not that hard.
We not all streamers. We all don't care about maintaining a relationship. I don't care that you successful. And you playing this shit. You can't call Wack. You can't call the president. Can't nobody stop me from doing what I want to do. So I'm telling you again.
And that's exactly how it has to be.
Lady, you can make all the content.
What's the worst case scenario? You're gonna die? That's what's